And we've got some lovely chicken wings. We've got a lot of chicken wings.
Yes, we got a lot.
We also have hot sauces in 5 delicious poison flavors.
Yes.
These are not the official Hot Ones brand, but they are equivalents, with the range being from, baby level of, I think, like 2,000 Scovilles to our final one, which is 2 million Scoville units.
Now, we do have a bonus one, but we probably are not going to use that because it is actually death.
Right, so if you're familiar with the show Hot Ones, which, first of all, let's test our different cameras. Hello. If you're familiar with the show Hot Ones, they've created the Last Dab, which is get the fuck out of here, which is a special hot sauce, which they created a custom pepper, and it's the hottest hot sauce in the world, and that's like 2.6 million Scoville units, which is poison. We have, and I'm gonna put the camera on Cory. He can entertain you for a second while I go get the popcorn.
See, this is why I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna adjust this so I can put the camera on me whenever I want to, and then he can have those other 2 buttons. Because we're gonna be a little fancy. But
so what I've got here is the bottle of poison for
the black bottle of death.
This is the end flatline. As I said previously, the Last Dab, 2.6 million Scovilles. This is 7 million Scoville. I have no fucking idea how they put this much hate into a bottle.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. When we were looking at these, they basically said, in order to try this, you have to sign a waiver. So, yeah, it's crazy. So, if we feel crazy, and if people
on how
are in the chat,
if
people end up being in the chat and saying, we want you to do it, we double dog dare you, then we probably will, but we're not going to try a whole thing. We're not going to put this on a chicken wing. We're going to put this on like a, what'd you call it? Like a toothpick. Like a toothpick.
You dip a toothpick in, and you do that, and then you permanently kill a part of your tongue.
And that was recommended to the people selling it. They said, we repeat, do not put this in a spoon. Put this on like a toothpick and then try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please don't murder my husband.
Yeah.
So, with that said, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be playing a game which is come to my attention to be not entirely dissimilar to the Newlywed Game, which is to say we have a list of every Disney animated feature that's ever been made. There's like 60. Yeah. Of those, we have watched 50 of them, right? Yeah. There's a couple of blind spots that we won't be doing, but we're going to guess. And so what it's going to be is that we're going to take turns guessing what the other person thinks of the movie. And for that, we have our 3 lovely masks, which I loved it. I feel nothing. Did not like.
Yes.
So, that's the game. We're going to be alternating back and forth.
Yes.
And every 10 that we do, we're going to be eating progressively hotter chicken wings.
Yeah, and it's going to get bad because...
It's going to get bad.
Yeah, so...
But I'm going to kick this off with my first chicken wing of the night.
Yeah. Me too.
These are our level 0 wings. It's a pretty good wing. This is just a simple garlic dry rub.
This is actually really good. This one's actually good.
Could be a little crispier. I did my best to dry them out.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not bad. It could be. It's like an A. It's an A. And we do have our paper towels and tissues and wet wipes and milks available to us.
We're going to apparently need a lot of milk. So, yeah.
I'm just going to put the wet wipes available right there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thank you. My wife just texted me. Clean that wing, comma, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
I I will.
And that is my wife that you can hear.
I will.
You will not see me, but you will hear me.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the lovely Autumn as our assistant, helping us to cycle through our various poisons.
I sent you the links for Jason.
I got it.
Okay, because Jason's gonna want to watch this. I'm
Jason
shouting out to you,
watch
Jason.
this.
I'm shouting out to you, Jason.
It's
For
already
you,
done.
you're gonna want to watch this.
For you. You're gonna be like, ah!
And then you're gonna be like, ugh.
That's right.
So, yeah, we're gonna just chill out for a little bit so we can actually eat something and get some energy in there. Because, yeah, before this we had a really bad time.
We had such a bad time. Absolutely poisonous tech issues.
YouTube was absolutely fighting us. Mm-hmm. They did not want us to stream. So what does that tell you?
It locked us out of the YouTube account, which was previously working, and it said that we can try again in 7 days. Which is some all bullshit.
Yeah. But I'm sure anybody who's had YouTube like live streaming woes probably, you can probably relate, because this is not the first time I've heard something like this happen where it's like, I had everything set up and then YouTube just didn't want to work.
Yeah,
So
it's a real... I've streamed before. This is new bullshit, so whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Jason says, "Oh, I'm here for it."
Okay.
Shout out to Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Yes, tell your friends. Tell your friends it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
Easing ourselves is in.
Yeah. This is easily eased in.
It was just me wanting a chicken wing.
Yeah. I ate 2. I thought you were gonna eat more.
If you didn't hear my great promotion for this that I made, look it up on the podcast feed because it's pretty good.
Yes.
I got lots of explosions. Why didn't I put in like a cougar roar? I really should have put in a cougar roar.
Yeah, like the
But
like
I did.
the Legend of Zorro roar.
Oh, yes. One of my favorite YouTube clips is just called "Explosion at the Cougar Factory." Yeah, that's very funny. But I did recreate the Tim Rogers Doom shotgun noise.
Yeah.
And I put it in there like 15 times. So that was a lot of fun. That was one take, by the way, that we did. I think it turned out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you want to check that out, first of all, we're going to say Halftone Takes at gmail.com if you want to email us. Check out our actual podcast, because this is definitely from a podcast. This is our first live stream. So check out Halftone Takes at you can get anywhere podcasts are sold. And
enjoy the Discord where we hang out. You know, we're always available for a chat.
yes, you can look that up on. Can you look up just straight up Discord, like rooms out of Google? Or do you have to actually be very specific with the...
Yeah, there's an invite link, which we can post everywhere, and it's on our Instagram, so you can check it out through our Instagram. But,
yes, check out Instagram. Halftone Takes. Just search that on Instagram. It's easy to find. You can look at all the pictures and stuff we posted like multiple times, like an ad for all of this stuff that's going on right now, including the live stream. And I have the YouTube, which don't even bother with that. We'll fix that later. But
we will be posting all of the episodes in video format for YouTube.
This is going to be, saved, edited, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. We're gonna give it straight to you.
This is
straight to you. To you. To you! So, yeah.
So YouTube will be the one-stop shop with everything there eventually, but not this moment because it's being right now.
Yeah. Also, if you guys like Disney movies or animated stuff at all, we're gonna go ham on that. This is not just us punishing ourselves for no reason. This is part of the reason why we're doing this, is because there is a lot of Disney movies that we have seen, and it has been a long time. So this is part of the reason why we wanted to do this. Is we feel some type of way about. It's easy to feel some type of way about the old ones, like the ones from like the 40s, 50s, the 60s. But when we start getting into like the Renaissance, which is our era, we might have felt differently in the last time we've seen these and all this kind of stuff. Because yes, we are grown people. We are very grown people.
We're so grown up.
Yeah.
We're hella adult. I can't emphasize that enough.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
So with that being,
so adult.
this man was eating donuts before we started. I'm like, what the? We're gonna be eating like 30 chicken wings. What are you doing?
And what did I just say? I told you.
You said
This is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna eat. It's gonna be fine.
with that said, do you think we're ready for our level 1?
Yes. Let's get into it. So, let's do one on. What's the first one on the list?
Well, first one obviously is going to be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yes.
Which I will be starting, which is to say you will be guessing how I feel.
Okay, this is gonna be good. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it wrong. So,
with that, yeah.
okay, so I am going to guess. I am going to guess that.
Well, let's wait for our level 1 wings.
Okay, so you can start getting like red in the face and being like, I don't know what to think.
So
anymore.
I can get turned.
I don't know if you should say that anymore.
Oh, is that bad word?
We're hella cool.
We're hella cool.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't do this. Yeah. Yeah, are we there? Yes, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, actually, I should get the bottle.
Okay. Well, people, let me tell you something about this. It's gonna get really spicy because I am almost 100% certain that Adam is not gonna like half of these movies. I'm gonna get a frowny face from half
We'll
of them.
see. So, our number 1 sauce. This is our level 1 sauce. This is the sauce.
Yeah, it's actually called
This is the sauce.
The sauce.
This is the sauce. Yeah, by all accounts, it's quite mild.
And not alcoholic. Just want to make sure. Sauce means many things, but it's not alcoholic.
It's got a little, like, sweet chili quality to it. So,
And I do like chili.
cheers.
Cheers.
Clink.
Mmm.
That's pleasant.
That's not bad.
It's got a little bit of Frank's Red Hot.
That's exactly
quality
what
to
I can
it.
taste. Mm-hmm. This literally tastes like regular hot sauce. Mm-hmm. Which is actually not that hot. But, you know.
No, it's not zero spice. It's just like, oh yeah, there's a little something going on there.
Yeah. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Clean the bone.
Oh, it's not.
I hope Twitch doesn't see this and be like,
That's a clean chicken wing.
you're licking your fingers. It's sexual.
Keep that chicken, bitches.
Yes.
Yes.
So with that said, let's begin round 1. Every 10 movies that we do, we're gonna kick
up
it
the
a notch.
ante. Yeah. So by the time we get to like our Renaissance stuff, where we're gonna have to think about
We're
it,
gonna be sweating.
it's gonna be hard to think about, which is the point.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to think.
So, with that said, let's do number 1. We've got the classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, released in 1937.
Yes. Okay. I think that Adam's gonna think this is mid. So 3, 2, 1.
Mid.
Mid. Yep, I thought so.
This is a movie that is historically incredibly important. obviously.
Yes.
And technically, still really impressive. Totally holds up as far as the principles of animation. This was when Disney figured it out. Like, they had been experimenting with various shorts, and the amount of progress that they make in just a few short years is really incredible.
Yeah.
With that said, it's kind of a nothing movie. There's not a lot to it.
I kind of figured that was the case, so I was like, yeah, he's probably gonna think, it's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right.
It's interesting from a historical context. Under no circumstances would I ever be like, yo, I really am in the mood to watch
Snow White
and Dwarf.
The only reason, okay, here's the thing. I would be me. Okay, here we go. I would be excited to watch this movie only for the witch or the evil queen.
She's pretty good.
Because she's the best part of the movie.
She's having a lot of fun.
Yes.
Especially when she's in her old crone mode.
Oh yeah, when she's just hanging out in the window like...
Yeah. When she's in the crone zone and she's like going under the trap door and she's... How you doing?
That's literally what she's doing in the window.
I appreciate her goblin energy. That's about it.
Yeah.
So with that said...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I think I'm going to change the rules a little bit. I think we should... On all of these movies, we should guess.
Oh, you want to
other.
do both?
Yeah, so we'll just hold up... Yeah, so I get to participate in this. So we don't actually, when we come to one of my favorite movies, it skips over me, and it's gonna be me guessing you for this, and I'm gonna be feeling bad. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to feel bad. Okay, give me a break.
I want him to feel bad.
No.
Okay, let's do Cory.
Okay, so what's the next one? Oh, Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
Okay, so we're both gonna pick one.
Yes, and this is from 1940.
Okay, so you have to select your mask
Yes.
first, so that selection is locked in.
Okay.
And then the justification can't influence it
Yes.
after the fact.
Yes, I selected my mask.
I have selected my mask.
Okay.
Pinocchio. Him first. Cory loves it.
I'm gonna say Adam loves it.
3, 2, 1. Boing! Pinocchio fucking slaps.
I thought
Pinocchio kicks ass!
I was like, of course.
Yeah. Pinocchio is unassailable to me. I think it's remains really fun, even if it's like a little bit too. You know, I'm good. Let's put a little extra.
Oh, he wants to get crazy. Show the people. Show the people.
Let's get crunk.
I wish we could zoom in more just to see. Hey, look.
I know. Look, if we had 30 cameras available to us and I could just keep chaotically popping, I would.
Hey.
100%.
You never know. Eventually, we might get to that. If this is popular, if you all are in the chat and you say this is popular, please tell us. Please. I don't know if they can even donate to us, but we'll try them.
You can't donate to us. We're above your money. Fuck your money. But but maybe I'll get my work to buy another foot pedal controller or some shit. I didn't pay for it. That was fine. That was good.
Yeah. I mean, I have cameras.
I used it for work. It's just now it's not being used for work, so you might as well.
I have a couple cameras around, so we can work with it. We can do some fancy stuff.
But Pinocchio, notable for the first movie to use the multiplane camera.
Yes.
Still looks great. All that parallax. Absolutely, Disney animators, the 9 old men at the height of their powers, with them. I will never shut up about Pinocchio in the cage at the back of Stromboli's wagon.
Oh yeah,
and it's just the weight and momentum and the way that it shifts. It just looks incredible. Monstro, my God, the water effects that are there still look incredible.
I mean, I'll just say the walk cycle of Pinocchio, or should I say the skip cycle?
Oh yeah, that skip. Great skip. I love the fox.
And also the old guy that's kidnapping all the kids, all the boys, is one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It can't be understated that, like, the horror elements of Pinocchio are still really cool.
It's, like, people always say that, Brave Little Toaster. Brave Little Toaster is, like, so, like, scary and everything. I'm like, yes, but also go back to, like, Pinocchio. Mm-hmm. Because that, like, is really, it's still, I've seen a couple of scenes lately. That's why I say that, is because I saw, like, the whole kidnapping scene.
Yeah.
Lately.
Everything on Pleasure Island is
yeah. So, yeah.
Parentheses, compliment.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, well done, guys, and please, what were you guys doing way back then in 1940? What were you guys doing? What were you guys thinking of?
You know.
War, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
War. The Nazis
beans.
They were kidnapping little boys.
Things aren't looking so good over there.
I mean...
Okay, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
So, okay,
Number 3, we have Fantasia.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, what?
1941. Oh, no, this 1940.
1940, on the dot.
Yeah.
Disney's Fantasia. Cory.
Excuse me.
Not cheating. Make sure to avoid eye contact. You could be picking any mask, who knows? Okay.
I'm ready.
Ready?
I think you're gonna be mid on this.
Mm-hmm. I think Cory's going to be mid on this. 3,
Okay, 2,
1. Boing! Hey! Look, Fantasia is by volume only okay, and it does have weird racist centaurs that I don't approve of. But Night on Bald Mountain.
That is true.
Bald Mountain fucks.
Yeah. But, and the reason why I have this is, this, is because I technically like Fantasia 2 better. Mm-hmm. So, it has one of my favorite all-time things in it, which is Rhapsody in Blue.
Yo, what are you doing?
And I love Rhapsody
What are you
in Blue.
doing? It's on the list! You're jumping ahead!
But I just have to make a comparison.
Spoiler alert!
I have to make a comparison.
Clown shit.
He's gonna get it. I'm gonna spray some, like, sauce in his eye later.
I sure hope so.
We got the empty upstairs.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Alright, next on the list.
Oops.
Next on the list, we have Dumbo from 1941. Got getting a little sinister there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about
A little
that.
concerning.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Cory is gonna be mid.
I think Adam is going to be mid.
3, 2, 1. Don't like it.
Don't like it either. Yeah, I don't like this movie.
Dumbo.
I used to. I'm gonna be honest and say, I'm gonna be really honest and say, me and my siblings, we used to watch this all the time, and we used to crack up at it. I remember specifically my grandmother, not the one that you know, but my grandmother coming over to watch us in our early days and basically like cracking up when Dumbo gets drunk. And I personally still, even though I'm not big on the movie, I still like when the mouse is trying to speak to the one ringleader's like dreams. I think that part is hilarious still. But yes, the crows feel bad. Obviously.
One is literally named Jim Crow.
Yeah, the crows feel bad. Even though I do know that song off by heart. I mean, obviously, because I was a kid. But the older I got, the more I was like, this doesn't feel good. Like, at all. Yeah. So, and it makes sense why it doesn't feel good. It's super racist. It promotes, like, alcoholism and all kinds of crazy stuff, and, you know...
And not only that, but, like, famously, the pink elephant scene was inserted because it didn't have enough of a runtime. It's literally a short that's been padded out to, like, a brisk 80 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just kind of nothing. Like, there's just not.
And also, I'm pretty sure... Isn't it? I'm pretty sure, like, the older elephants that kept making fun of Dumbo still don't like him at the end of the movie. Because they bullied him, like, most of the movie, and I don't think they... Like,
it's
they
like
learned anything.
if Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like, did all that shit and saved Christmas, and then, like, Dasher was there, and it's just like, fuck you. Piece of shit.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, Dumbo is not a good time, and I can't believe they decided to remake it. Because
I haven't seen the Tim Burton Dumbo.
I did, and I, like, obviously they just took away the, like, a lot of the no-no parts and just made it about, like, anti-circus.
They took away the no-no parts.
Yeah, the no-no parts. What do you think?
Show me on this doll where the no-no parts are.
Show me on this elephant where the no-no parts are.
I don't like that trunk.
Yeah.
Boo!
I don't like those ears.
With that said, our next movie is going to be 1942's Bambi.
Bombay.
Bombay.
Bombay. Bombay.
Bombay.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna think you're gonna like this movie. So you're gonna be like, thumbs up, smiling all around.
I think that you're gonna like this movie.
Okay. So.
2, 1.
Yeah. I thought so.
It's aight. It's aight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I like this movie a lot.
Mind you, it's been a long time since I've seen Bambi, so I feel like it's not a super informed opinion.
Yeah.
But like my dominant memories, like most people, when they think about Bambi, it's going to be about the death of Bambi's mother and like, you know, how intense all that stuff is. I just can't get over how fucking annoying Thumper is.
Really? I know, and Thumper's like, I knew kids like Thumper.
And that's the thing is that like the one anecdote that I love about Bambi is them getting, you know, all these child actors in for the role of Thumper, and they're just like, Bambi, it's me, your friend. And then, you know, the kid for Thumper comes in, he's just like, wah! He's like a fucking Banjo-Kazooie character.
Which is really funny.
Guy's busted.
Which is funny.
Yeah. It's got charm. But it's another movie that, like, I can't imagine ever being in the mood to put it on, aside from historical curiosity.
Well, I put it in the same category as another movie that's going to come up soon. And I'll explain why when that movie comes up. But, yeah, I do like this movie, but I put it in a category of, ooh, okay, alright. Yeah. I like this movie because it makes me feel things.
And now we come to Disney's Lost Decade, where I just didn't watch these movies because, in order,
because he's dumb.
We've got Saludos Amigos, the Three Caballeros, Make My Music,
don't
Fun
let him
and
fool
Fancy
you.
Free, Melody Time.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. He just
Melody
doesn't care.
Time.
He just doesn't care.
Is that fucking Hello Kitty? I don't give a shit.
It's actually not that bad. He just doesn't care.
I mean, yeah. It's a situation where, like, I saw most of those once when I was 7 and therefore have no meaningful opinion.
And therefore have no meaning.
I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah.
Well,
why would you?
We're not talking to you.
Just saying, he's not alone.
Some of them are weird and racist as well. So, they're from that time.
What else is new? Yeah,
So,
like if you're going to put that in the category, then yeah.
We are going to skip down the list to the weirdo one that I have seen more than once, which is The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad from 1949.
Okay.
A double feature featuring 2 extended shorts, one about the Legend of Sleepy Hollow and one about Mr. Toad.
And
both of them, Mr. Toad being Fable, so like Legend, Tall Tales, like kind of considering that direction. Oh, do we need to skip that one too?
No, you skipped 2 that I've seen. Because
of course, we can still, just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean I can't guess for him.
Yeah.
So the Three Caballeros.
Yes, I have seen
For
that.
Mr. Cory.
Where Donald is just straight up horny.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I don't know.
Donald Duck is straight up.
I mean, if you know what that means, then you know what that means.
So, with that said, I think that Cory is going to find the Three Caballeros to be surprisingly good. I think he likes it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Mid. That was the safe answer.
Yeah, it was mid. It's mid.
I thought it was going to be a curveball, and you're going to be like, no.
I hate it.
Actually,
I hate rules. Yeah. No, I actually, it's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Like,
yeah. I think you should zoom in on me whenever it's like one of us type thing. So yeah.
I agree.
So
It's alright.
it's alright. Like.
But with that said, yeah, I think this is going to be our last one of round 1.
Well, also we have one more.
Prep round 2. Well, yeah, I know. That's
Oh,
this is
okay,
the last
okay.
one of round 1.
Yeah.
So this is fun and fancy free.
Okay, now for the last one, I suggest we're gonna just keep this as a continuing thing. For the last one, if we get this one wrong, or if you get this one wrong, basically, you have to.
He gets to slap me.
No, I'm just gonna say put some extra stuff on that.
Oh, sure.
Well, obviously it's nothing now, but
Fun and
just wait.
fun and fancy free. This one.
You have no idea what
Put
this
a
is
gun to
about.
my head. I can't
You don't know what this is about.
It's probably one of the racist ones, but which racist one I don't remember.
Actually, surprisingly not.
Surprisingly not. All right.
If you ever saw the short, because it's technically a short, Mickey and his friends, Jack and the Beanstalk. That's what.
It's that one.
Yeah, that's one of the
right.
shorts. There's technically 2 stories within Fun and Fancy Free, and that's
I'm gonna say Cory straight up likes this one.
okay. So 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Of course I do. I love this one. This has one of my favorite, like, little,
Put an extra on anyways.
like, stories that me and my siblings, my brother and sister, used to quote all the time. And as we got older, the context has changed, but the words stay the same. So it's great. And it has early, Edgar Bergen. If you know who Edgar Bergen is, he does this a lot. He's a ventriloquist. He's a famous ventriloquist.
What the fuck are you talking?
He's a famous ventriloquist.
Well,
He's a
thank
famous
goodness we've got a ventriloquist.
Yeah, and he does 2. He actually does the ones that
Having
people...
a ventriloquist in an animated feature feels like when they would have like a Scooby-Doo and like Laurel and Hardy show up, and they're like 2 of the great physical comedian actors,
Yeah.
but we're doing their shtick on a Hanna-Barbera budget, which just like defeats the fucking point.
Except it kind of doesn't. I'm gonna say this. The only reason why I say I'm gonna say it kind of doesn't is because SpongeBob does that a lot too, and it works. Because Tom
What?
Kenny, when Tom Kenny appears in like the middle of episodes or something like that, or what's his name who does the voice of Plankton, I think that's him, and he appears
Mr.
as
Lawrence.
yeah, because he's actually a guy, like just in the episode as a guy. It's actually pretty funny. So
SpongeBob is better than Make Mine Melody. I will, or Fun.
yeah, exactly. See,
Who even keeps track of that shit?
Shame him for this, okay? Because he got it wrong.
All you fun and fancy free heads sound off in the comments. So I can
Please.
bully you.
It's just one guy.
Said,
Let him bully you.
with
It's
that
just
said,
one.
let's upgrade to round 2.
Yes.
And I'm also going to trade out the old hot sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yes. So,
What's next on the list?
what is next on the list? No, you wanted to do the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Crane.
Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Thank you so much.
There's more than previously quoted because I thought I fucked up the hot sauce.
Oh.
So there's more for level 2.
There's more to enjoy.
than previously.
There's more to enjoy.
Today, and keep in mind, level 2, still ain't no fuck about.
Yeah.
We are dealing with Pepper Palace Fusion ghostly garlic sauce, and look at this like real.
It's actually really cool. It's actually really cool.
Like someone tried to make a photorealistic Ghastly. From Pokemon.
Kind of.
Someone was just
If they were like in South America and they were just like, I guess this is a real thing.
But yeah, this one should be pretty good. We sampled this one. I liked it. This was kind of our like baseline.
It was a gauge.
Yeah, it was what we put it in comparison to.
Yeah. So let's take one of these and go cheers. Clink. This isn't bad.
No, this is good.
This is actually, I don't even feel any heat on this.
This feels less spicy than the previous one. But it's good. And also, the wings are crisped up. Now they're good.
Yeah, actually
This is a dope chicken wing.
I thought they were good before, but you know, it's good to have some crunch. It's actually good. Fun fact.
I'll actually.
Adam actually made these. He actually, like, for real made these. We didn't actually buy them or anything.
Look, I'm a good ass cook. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
I gotta start a podcast.
Well, he
about food.
kind of demanded it.
I want
actually.
food.
Yeah. He's like, let me cook. I expect him to cook.
I looked at the chicken wings and I was like, I can fix that.
You can't fix them. They're too crazy.
Do you know what I can't fix? Your opinion on Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Yeah, which is gonna be very, like, because I barely remember this movie. So.
Alright. So, with that said, Corey, select your.
Hold on, just give me a second.
I will not. Why would I?
I will not.
Embarrassing.
Okay.
Can I just say, I'm so glad we finally got this because, like,
He was breaking
not
down.
in a good place.
He was like on the floor crying, like, no! Prostrate before the heavens. No! That's how it was. So yeah.
It was rough.
But I'm glad we got it going. I'm glad we definitely have it going, and not only do we definitely have it going, but we have good signal and everything, because we did have it going a couple times, but it was really bad frames per second, and we all know how the internet reacts to bad frames per second. So, you know, yeah, we're glad it's going now.
And also, shout out to everyone who is in the chat. I see Jake Jackson, I see you.
Oh!
I see you, Jala. I appreciate you all.
Let's go!
I know my wife is watching. I know Jules is watching. I know Jason, whoever the fuck that is watching.
Yay, Jason!
Yeah, Jason!
We know Jason. Woo! Jason's cool. Jason's a cool dude. He's a happening dude.
That was woo! That was my father. That was like, that was pitch perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, with that said,
I already told him he looks like his dad now.
Corey
It's funny.
is gonna think Ichabod and Mr. Crane is mid.
I'm thinking Adam is gonna think this is also mid.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Huh? Oh, he likes it.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, he likes
Which is
it.
to say, I like Sleepy Hollow.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's because of Sleepy Hollow.
Look, I'm a basic bitch. I like a headless horseman.
Well, he likes horror movies anyway.
I
He
know.
likes horror everything.
Anytime a Disney movie gets spooky,
Anytime.
like, spoiler, I'm gonna be pretty into it.
Yeah.
So.
Also, this is the reason why I like that. I kind of think that one is mid, is because I don't necessarily remember anything else, but I do remember like the finale of Ichabod and Mr. Crane, where he looks to the the distance, and he sees the what's his name, the headless horseman, and he's just going. I was like, whoa.
The headless horseman is having such a good time.
And I was like, wow. And like, it takes a while for him to actually kill Ichabod because he's like getting it right up on him and then. And I was like, yeah. This is pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. I don't really remember anything else, but I think it's funny.
You should get some of this bonus sauce. It's pretty good.
Oh, really? Bonus sauce?
Yeah.
Bonus?
Dunk it in there. We definitely kicked up the heat a little. Still not bad. Not making me sweat or anything.
Not yet.
But it's pleasant. I like it.
Yeah.
I was worried it would be too vinegary.
Everything's too hard.
Yeah, a couple of these. A couple of them were perfect. A couple of them are a little too crunchy. But it's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Think about it, Mr. Toad. What can I say? Oh, also, it's cool that all of the characters in the Sleepy Hollow short are like flatly shaded, right? There's not really any lighting or contrast until the Headless Horseman shows up, and then he is animated differently than everyone else with a lot of harsh shadows and a lot of harsh black, and it just looks cool. It's a cool way to like visually separate him from the other things that have gone on before.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Into it.
So, what's the next one?
What's our next movie?
Here we go. We're starting to get into the ones that people know. So, Cinderella, 1950.
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
It was already in my head.
Night and Day and Cinderella.
What's the dishes? What is happening?
Get the poppin'.
Get the poppin', Cinderella. Black. Cinderella, bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna think that you do not like this movie.
Hey, maybe hold your mask down. Because you were tilting.
Giving away the game? Don't
Me?
give away the game.
You were tilting your thing up.
Oh.
The
okay,
audience at home can see your shit.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you should be. David Dojima in the chat. What's up? So,
You can see these people more than I can.
I'll see if I
Sucks.
can blow it up a little bit, make it bigger.
Oh, that's better.
I cannot.
You looked like the lady in the meme going.
Like the hello.
the Senor Chang.
Yeah.
I tell you in a piece of paper.
Community reference.
Yeah.
Even though not for Jason. For Jason.
Community reference, mark it!
Yeah, even though I don't really watch Community, but okay.
It's so good. It's a good show.
I got in Parks and Rec though. I got into Parks and Rec
I know.
first.
Yeah, Parks and Rec doesn't do it for me.
See, Parks and Rec does it for me perfectly.
It's surprising, like how like so many of their shows have like similar senses of humor, but like they're still polarizing. Where it's just like
yeah, exactly.
Rock, but not this.
And it came around the same time, and I know a lot of people that like one and a lot of people that like the other. And I just happen to like the one with Amy Poehler because I love Amy Poehler.
I do like Amy Poehler. Like the cast is very good.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's all right because it's not like both of them are bad.
It's alright.
it's like all right. Like,
so with that said, Cinderella. 3,
2, 1. Ooh.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
I can't even remember if we guessed what the other one thought.
No, I didn't think you would like it.
Okay.
I don't remember what you guessed for mine.
I thought that he would like it.
Okay. So we were both wrong.
Both wrong.
We're both wrong.
It's all
Dunk
right.
it in. Dunk it in. Dunkaroo.
Stop. It's alright.
Yeah. Next question.
Cinderella, I like all the talking animals. I think that the mice are especially good.
Did you see that?
No, I heard it.
What happened?
I don't know if he got it in his nose or if this was too much.
Ugh. Show that on the stream. Yeah, 18 rating. 18 and up mature rating.
But, yeah, there's just not a ton to Cinderella.
Exactly, which is why I think it's mid.
Like the stepsisters and stuff, like they're alright. But,
I love the stepmom. She cracks me up every time.
She just
Clean it. Clean it. Make sure Lucifer gets his bomb. Lucifer.
What's next?
Which I think Lucifer actually got it in the end, but you know.
Next up, we have Alice in Wonderland.
1951. That's my wife is doing a dance in the background.
She's doing a dance in the background.
She's doing
Wonderland.
She's doing a dance. Dance, make a dance.
Yes.
Huh.
He be thinking.
Hold on a second. Because I'm actually thinking about this one, because I'm like, how did I feel about it the last time I watched this one? How did I actually feel?
No chiming in. Jury tampering.
I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, so...
Corey thinks this is mid.
Adam thinks this is mid.
3, 2, 1.
I want a divorce.
You don't like this one?
I don't love this. Like, Alice in Wonderland in general is, like, difficult for me because, like, the point of it is to disregard all conventional narrative structure.
Yeah.
And to just, like, do stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that it's fine, especially at the time. Like, it was certainly doing stuff that other people weren't doing. And it's interesting from that context, but, like, I don't love this as an adaptation of it.
Okay. I can understand that, though.
Like, keep in mind, it's better than, like, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. That's dire to me. But, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just it's got some fun stuff. It's got some charismatic performances, and it's got, of course, the great Mad Hatter. Who's the actor?
I know who you're talking about, but I forget his name.
Ed Wynn.
Yeah.
And he has the great... I love that voice.
That is a very good voice. Which, if that sounds familiar to any youngins out there, yes, they did kind of model that off of
King Candy
King
is
Candy,
explicitly...
which is, what's his name, who does...
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk does everything.
But he's doing Ed Wynn.
Yeah.
It is Ed Wynn.
It is actually really good.
Oh!
You hit me with the glasses. Yeah, that's fair.
It's unbelievable. You punched me right in the penis.
Yeah, you had to go there, huh?
I just thought it'd be funny to say. Bye.
It's just a scientific term.
I'm just being accurate.
That's how science goes.
Anyways, ow. It hurts. It's pain. Unpleasant, even.
Wow, you started going to another character.
That's Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah.
But I think that's also Ed Wynn, right? That's another Ed Wynn character?
I don't know.
I'm not going to look it up.
The super Google.
We're going to have our expert panel in the background.
She is the archivist. She is the one from she's the woman from the 1950s that just looks up stuff before the computer came about.
Yeah, we'll have the resident autistic looking up.
With that said, now we are pivoting. We are entering what I would call phase 2 of Disney, right? Like, we have just gotten through
Yeah, that is true.
the classic period of 15 years.
Yeah, it was about 15 years.
And now, like, we're getting into slightly different tone and slightly different, I don't know, just a vibe to them. I'm into this general direction that they go into, starting with 1953's Peter Pan. Oh, we got a fact check.
Huckleberry Hound is voiced respectively by Jaws Butler and Greg Berg.
I fucked it up! Wrong! Good effort.
Boom!
Oh, yeah!
Boom!
Oh, man.
Oh, man!
Oh, beans. Oh, man. With that said, 1953's Peter Pan.
We're getting through them. We're
We're working, we're doing good work.
And it's still not as hot, so...
No, this is firmly in the pleasant range. 1953's Peter Pan. This is easy. Corey loves this movie. Easy.
So does Autumn. So does Adam. Sorry.
So does Adam.
So does Adam.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So does Autumn.
So does Autumn.
3, 2. Well, you have it. You got it.
Yeah.
Corey, you are so bad at
No, I
finding
got
your
it.
cards.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
3, 2, 1. Liar. Fucking liar.
No.
There's no way
No.
you don't like it.
No, the only reason I like it is because it's Peter Pan, but everything else is kind of like,
Really?
nah. Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
such a surprise to me.
Yeah.
Captain Hook is so charismatic.
Yes, and I think, here's the thing. The live action movies have spoiled me.
Wow.
They spoiled me. I like Hook. I like the 2003, I think it's 2003 Peter Pan, which is your guy. Who we were talking about. He's older.
Jude Law
No.
Is this the one that has Jason Isaac?
Yeah, Jason Isaacs.
Okay.
He's dreamy.
That's so good.
He's very fun in that movie. I do really
so good.
love Jason Isaac.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I like that movie as a whole. I just remember just being like, Jason Isaac.
Yeah. I think I showed it to you when we were in college.
You look at those blue eyes.
I know. Gorgeous.
I do like Jason Isaacs too, but that movie is kind of almost flawless to me
Wow.
in terms of like a Peter Pan adaptation. I saw the recent one, the like Peter Pan and Wendy, and I thought it was like they did it. It's not bad, but they did it.
There's also that fucking wild live action adaptation that they had where
The
they
Wendy?
had like Nirvana.
Oh no,
songs
you're
and stuff.
talking about Pan or something like
Shit's
that.
insane.
I hate that.
Look,
I hate it.
There is a scene where Captain Hook is piloting a sky ship.
Yeah, it's a sky ship.
He's got
Yep.
an airship, like
Airship.
from Final Fantasy. And then
Yeah.
it pans out over this enormous crowd, and they're all just like thousands of voices being
Yeah.
like, "Here we are now, entertain us!" And it's
the
like,
worst. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't even know why they decided to do that. Probably because musicals or something like that were in. But I mean, it was like
it's got a little like Moulin Rouge stank.
yeah, a little bit. It seems like they were thinking that this would be like a stage musical, like except like something like Sweeney Todd, But I wasn't into it. Yes.
So you're talking about Peter Pan adaptations. There's one you missed that I'm curious how you would feel.
There's
about.
many.
Hook.
I did say Hook.
He mentioned
I didn't
Hook.
say Hook.
Oh, I loved Hook.
He loves Hook. I do not like Hook. I love Robin Williams, but like, and also Dante Bosco.
Yeah, Dante Bosco, which is like the best part of the movie. Rufio!
He has to regain his honor.
yeah, basically.
But like, just as a whole, something about like the pacing and rhythm, like despite how
I
good
can
the
see
cast
that.
is, like
I can see
something
that.
just like felt off.
Because it doesn't go the classic, beats of Peter Pan. It kind of does its own thing, which I kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that one. I like Hook and, Peter Pan of 2003, I believe. Two different things.
I'd also like someone to just explain the logistics of how Captain Hook dies in the movie Hook. That's like fucking baffling to me.
Yeah. Doesn't the thing fall on him and it explodes or something?
It doesn't explode. A taxidermied crocodile eats a man in a way where it falls directly on him. Where
Yeah.
it's some cartoon bullshit. It's like some Buster Keaton prank.
Yeah.
It looks. It's like in Resident Evil 4,
Okay,
the
here we
original
go.
one,
Okay,
when
here we
Ashley gets kidnapped and she's starts
right.
running down a hall, and then
Okay.
all these spikes keep
Yes.
coming up.
Okay.
And then she is running down.
I understand.
And then she leans against a wall, and then
Yep.
she gets clamped in, where it's just
Yeah, I understand.
the number of
get it.
steps that happened in order to have this booby track work is mind-boggling.
Okay. I get it.
Imagine the design phase
Yep.
where you have a contractor and it's
Uh-huh.
just okay, this is how the trap is gonna work.
I get it.
Madness. Even on the Resident Evil scale, it's
I
crazy.
understand. Yeah.
What's the next movie?
I get it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, tune into the many podcasts that he does where he talks about Resident Evil.
I talked about Resident Evil for about 10 hours across multiple podcasts. Talk about it a lot.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm not big on the animated Peter Pan. I like Peter Pan.
Tiger Lily and everything that involves that obviously sucks.
That's part of the reason, because it's like, this feels bad.
It feels bad. It's not good.
Yeah, so, yeah.
But
anyway, okay, that's, that was a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, the next one is, Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Let's go. What is it? 1955. It definitely feels like it. 1955. So.
Averting because Corey's very bad at it.
Yes, I am very bad at it. So, I got it though. I got it.
Corey likes this movie.
Adam likes this movie.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's alright. I love this movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Part of this is because it's been a very long time since I've seen the original.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I definitely love this movie. I think it's so cute.
It is cute, and the classic meatball scene and all that stuff is all very.
I don't even think that's cute. I love. Autumn knows this about me. I love dogs. Mm-hmm. I love big dogs. Mm-hmm. But if I ever had to get a small dog, I get a
dog.
What?
That's what you call
a lady dog.
Oh, really?
I think those dogs are the cutest. I think those dogs are the cutest dogs ever.
Too much fur. Too much shedding.
See, I don't mind that. I would be like, because I loved how Lady looked in that movie. She looked so poised, and I was like rooting for. What's his name? Tramp. Yeah, I was rooting for him the whole time. Because I was like, oh, look at this.
So I'm going to pause. We are getting information that the video is hella laggy, though the audio is still good, so it's like a podcast.
Okay.
But that is very great feedback.
Astute, yes, thank you.
So we're actually going to pause the stream, we're going to reboot the internet, and then we'll be right back. That worked last time, hopefully it works this time. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we will keep you guys informed.
Reese Norris also loves those dogs.
Yeah, boy, let's go! Yes!
We'll be right back. Stay glued to your seat. You have the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Don't do that.
Shut up. And we're back. Hopefully it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Odds are that there's not much we can do about it. Sorry. This is all being recorded.
Yes.
And so we're going to upload a version of it better.
Yeah.
Odds are that there's not much we can do about it. Sorry. This is...
Nice!
We had it playing in the back.
Yeah.
Got a little weird. We're going to be recording this. I'm going to edit it and upload it, so there will be a smooth, clean, locally recorded. Mwah,
you can watch it over and over and over again.
You can show it to your kids. Show it
to your grandma.
Show it to your pastor.
Show it to the grocery store clerk. That's what you can do.
Show it to the government.
Show it to your mom.
So yeah, apologize. Apologies that it's not as good as I want. I don't think I can get a wired connection, unfortunately, with my laptop. We're doing our best.
Also,
it's been so hard.
Also, we're pretty sure that we're probably going to do something like this again, and we'll have a better system when we do it again. So, if you guys want to if you guys enjoyed this, but the only thing that was the problem was the lag, tune in next time when there won't be any lag. Yeah. Okay? Nice.
Tune in.
Nice.
Tune in
this
next
is what we
time.
want.
Or die.
Or we'll kill you. No, that's not what we're doing. We're on Twitch. We can't do that.
Yeah, we will in Minecraft. We're gonna do so many crimes. Only in Minecraft, in a world of fantasy.
Yes.
With that said, what's our next movie?
Our next movie is Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
1959. 1959. 1959. Okay, I got this.
Corey loves this movie.
Adam loves this movie.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this movie.
It really slaps.
This movie's great.
This is like the good version of Cinderella to me.
Oh,
where...
see? That's what I think too.
Uh-huh.
Yes. It's the better version of Cinderella.
It's got like a lot of the same like structure, kind of. Like
Yeah.
it's like a Squint Your Eyes. Like they're obviously totally different movies.
Yeah.
But like instead of just having like an evil stepmom who's just like, I will be fancier than you, you get fucking Maleficent.
Yeah, who's one of the arguably one of the best
All-time
villains.
drama queen turns into a fucking dragon, which like as a
And
kid,
actually
I was like,
dies.
that dragon's sick as hell.
Yeah, and actually dies.
Yeah. And then also, just the three fairy godmothers. Like,
Yeah, that's
so
my favorite
good.
part of
They're-
the movie.
The fairy godmothers are like the animal sidekicks in Cinderella,
Yes.
and the seven dwarves if they were good, right?
See, the Seven Dwarves were entertaining, but they kind of didn't really do anything.
That's the thing. It's kind of like The Hobbit, where it's like there's 13 dwarves and that's fun, but that's too many for any of them to actually be characters.
Yeah.
And this is them being like, there's only 3, and they
Yeah.
have strong personalities, and they're really fun to watch.
And also, this is one of the main reasons why I like this movie. Because the prince actually does something. He's like, he has his own opinions. He's like, okay, in the beginning. But then, later on, what he does is he gets the fairy godmother's help, or the fairy's help.
Yeah.
And then he actually goes and tries to rescue and do all that stuff with Aurora. So I appreciate
pretty
that.
good.
I appreciate that. It's not
Also-
like, what's his name? Derek. Or whatever.
Fucking Derek.
We'll get to Derek. Or Eric. Eric! My fault. It's Eric.
Spoiler
We'll
alert.
get to that.
He's complaining about movies that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, but that's why I said we'll get to that later.
Don't get to it later. That's spoiling. We're playing a game.
That's it.
Anyways, I wanted to shout out that my wife briefly interned at the Cartoon Art Museum in San Francisco, and they had a stack, like a drawer, full of old backgrounds from Sleeping Beauty. Like,
Oh yeah, I think
backgrounds.
you told me this.
They're so cool. Like, just take a moment and look at the backgrounds for Sleeping Beauty, because they're weird.
Actually
They're really stylized.
Yeah,
They have this
they're really crazy.
geometric approach. I love the way this movie looks. This is like the first Disney movie that like really has a distinct visual identity to me.
It does look a lot more stylized than the other ones. A lot of stuff, there's a lot more edges. If you look at like
Yeah.
a lot of the character designs, there's a lot more edges on everybody.
Yeah.
Instead of like everything just being rounded off like something like
It's the difference
Snow White.
between like Spider-Man the animated series from the 90s, where it's like, it's okay, versus like a Batman the animated series where like they have those sharp
Yeah,
angles.
everything's
It's
like sharped off.
looks so good.
Yeah, it looks and it's snappy too. And surprisingly, in this one, there's a lot of other horror elements to it that is like just the Because me just thinking about it, it's the when she's being hypnotized
And
by
she's going to prick the needle.
by
Yeah.
the needle.
Uh-huh.
I was like, are you sure you're gonna do that? You want to do that?
It's real.
So I was like, okay. But I do like the fact that I think his name is Philip. He just goes off. He's like, oh, I'll get her. I'll go get her. And then he sees Maleficent does the like all the fires of hell, and she becomes the big like dragon, and he's like, okay, let's go. And I was like, see, that's the type of get you a man like that, okay? Get you a man like that who will actually go after you because he knows you're strong.
Get you a woman like Maleficent.
Guys, don't get you a woman like Maleficent. Don't get a woman like Maleficent.
Absolutely get you a woman like Maleficent.
Don't believe this guy. Don't believe this guy. Oh, you're gonna do that to me? Don't believe this guy.
It's just like, Maleficent's coming.
Maleficent's coming. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, the next one. Okay. 101 Dalmatians.
Free space. Corey loves it.
Yeah, 1961. Adam loves it.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Duh. Of course we love it.
You want to talk about good dogs? This is the movie with good dogs.
End of story. It has one of the best premises, normal premises. There's like no magic in this or anything like that. It's just crazy people.
Yeah.
So, crazy people, crazy dogs. I loved like the little Scotland Yard dog where they start doing the Twilight bark.
Hell yeah. Twilight bark.
The Twilight Bark is so cool. It's such a cool concept.
Reese Norris in the chat, which I believe is my younger brother. Hey.
Really? Okay.
Claiming 101 Dalmatians sucks. It's the worst.
Should we invite him?
Objectively wrong.
Should we invite him onto the stream so we can just physically beat him? This is how I feel about you.
Let me tell you, the song Cruella de Vil,
Really good.
number one diss track.
Actually, it's really good. Oh, no. But I just love the idea that she actually doesn't care. She just comes in and is like, all y'all suck, this house sucks, like
One of my favorite...
your husband sucks, you suck, I hate what you're wearing, you I don't like this cupcake, it can die,
Dishonor on your dogs, dishonor on your
it's literally
dishonor on your cow.
And she just doesn't care, and she continues that until the end of the movie. It's so funny.
So all of this is good. One of my favorite things from Star Kid is a musical production company that makes weird parody musicals that are for free on YouTube.
Okay.
And I'm a big fan of them. And one of their best is Twisted, which is, Wicked, which is The Wizard of Oz, but from the perspective of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh.
What if it was Aladdin from the perspective of Jafar, right? And Jafar is the hero, actually, the whole time, secretly.
Okay.
But there's a musical number where everyone is just like, Jafar, it's time for you to break bad.
Okay.
And all the Disney villains come in, and Scar is like, I only wanted equality for my people. And Ursula is just like, I was rebelling against an unjust monarchy.
Yeah.
And then Cruella de Vil comes in and is just like, I only wish to have a coat made of puppies. And everyone stops, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with
Get out! Leave! It's incredible.
That's really funny, actually.
Twisted. It's free on YouTube. Recommended.
I never heard of that, but that sounds pretty funny. That sounds pretty
It's very good. I only wish to have a coat made of puppies.
That's wrong.
That's the line.
So the next one, because we're going to have to speed it up a just tiny bit, is The Sword in the Stone.
Sword in the Stone.
1963. 1963. Okay. Adam thinks this movie is mid.
Cory thinks this movie is mid.
3, 2, 1.
Damn it, I knew I should have gone for that.
I like this movie.
Sword in the Stone is a movie that's full of really great individual moments.
Yes, it is.
That don't add up to a lot.
See, and that I will agree with you 100% on that. But I like all of those individual moments.
Individual moments are great. And also, shout out to the horniest squirrel in cinema.
Yeah. Poor
That's
squirrel.
just true.
Poor squirrel.
She was down bad.
She was going hard. And he was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Because he had to think about it. Because, Merlin had to convince him and say, chill out, kid. You're human, chill out.
I know.
And he's like, oh. I don't want to make you feel bad, but...
I know. Sorry, kid. Bad feelings happen sometimes. And also, shout out, it does have the second best wizard duel in cinema.
What's the first best thing?
Voldemort versus Dumbledore in Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's pretty fucking good.
I mean, it's good.
Okay, what's better?
I don't know. I'm not even thinking. My mind is blank.
That's my rank.
My mind is
Both of them
blank.
feature weird wizard improvisation, which is what I'm here for. I want them to be just oh, you're gonna do this? Well, fuck you. I'm a Triceratops now.
Yeah.
Get weird with it. You're wizards.
Yeah. I mean, Sandman did do it, but, this is an animation. So, when it's animated, it looks good. It looks really good. So, and it's actually very enjoyable because it's actually funny. It's not only cool, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. I probably should have upgraded it to mid. It's again, I'm not really going to watch it, but, I would watch, a highlights reel on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know what? It's funny because it is a highlights reel as a movie. It's just the pacing doesn't make it a highlight.
And also, like, it doesn't really go anywhere. There's no stakes.
No,
like,
yeah, it's just Arthur adventures.
Yeah, it's just like they fuck about for a while.
It's
and then the movie
literally
ends.
it's literally the adventures of Arthur and Merlin. That's all it is.
It does have a lot of really great individual scenes, though.
Yeah. Okay.
What's next?
Next one.
I'm
This
going to
one.
declare this the last of round 2.
Yes. So it is The Jungle Book, 1967.
Jungle Book.
Yes, 1967. 1967. 1967. So, I got mine. I think Adam thinks this is mid.
Corey thinks this is great. Corey loves
3,
it.
2, 1.
Yay! We got it!
Yay! Perfect. Perfect. I love this movie. I think it's great. I like the music. I like to dance to it all the time. I love Baloo. Baloo is literally my dad. I've said it. I think I've said it before in the podcast. Go listen to the podcast. You'll love it. But I'm pretty sure I said that Baloo is my dad because I was talking about Tailspin. That is how my dad acts. My dad is that big, and my dad is that jolly, and he loves to just bop around too.
I can confirm. I got to see him the other day, and he gave me like 4 hugs in 6 minutes. It was crazy.
And like if my dad was like maybe a little younger, a little more fit, he could have like killed you with those hugs because my dad is also like jacked.
He absolutely could have.
Yeah, so are we starting to get actually hot?
Now we're getting dangerous.
Yeah, we're getting hot.
Get dangerous. We are now in round 3. We are talking about Doddle-doo. What the fuck a doddle is? I don't know.
I don't know.
Some kind of pepper, I believe. The person at the store was talking about how it's cool. This is the only doddle.
Well, isn't it? It's from specifically like what, Georgia? I think.
Yeah,
It's a pepper specifically from Georgia.
But I think it's habanero adjacent.
I mean, anybody in the chat can probably look this up and be like, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, let me see. Dude.
Our getting chatted.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to see what the chat is singing. But
Doddle-doo is my favorite mystery solving gang. Correct.
Correct.
But yeah, things are gonna.
This is gonna start getting hot.
I suspect this is gonna start making my scalp sweat.
Yeah. So if you get it wrong, extra dips.
Ooh, all right.
Extra dips.
Dips.
So did we said? Yeah. Okay. We just did Jungle Book. So next one. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. The Aristocats, 1970.
Aristocats.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. No, Tim.
Also,
Okay.
I didn't say it. Jungle Book is a movie where nothing's wrong with it, and Shere Khan fucking rules.
Yes.
I just don't vibe with it a ton. I think it's the subject matter. I think I just don't like a guy raised by animals in the same way that I don't like a Bigfoot. It's just like, here's what it is. It's caveman adjacent, and I don't like a caveman.
Which is weird, because that's very specific. But
I know.
I mean,
But
that
like
is also personal to you.
But like you're playing Chrono Trigger, and you got like the cave lady.
Yeah.
She sucks. I don't like her.
All right. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like I said. I think that's a little bit more personal to you.
Yeah, no, it totally is.
Yeah.
I'm not being objective right now.
Yeah.
I think that objectively it's a good movie. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, and that's fine. Okay, so but Aristocats.
Aristocats.
I'm gonna think you hate this movie.
Okay. Corey loves it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Oh, you think it's mid? Okay.
I think it's mid, which means that you get a bonus dip.
Oh yeah, because I got you got it right. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm also good at bonus dip.
You don't have to. That defeats the purpose.
I know.
He's the leader. He says when you
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
You can always opt into more pain.
Yes. Okay. It's not as bad. But I can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah. Not bad at the front end.
Whew. I can definitely feel it now.
Oh, really?
Well, also, to be fair, I kind of swallowed it first, so it went like sauce first. But it's not like painful yet. It's not painful yet.
It's got some fruity notes that I find delightful.
It's not painful yet.
I love a fruity, spicy pepper. You know, like a habanero has those fruity notes.
It tastes a little sweet.
Into that. In the chat, Reese Norris asks, does Cory have sissy lips? And the answer is, ooh, there it is.
Yeah, you feel it? Told ya! Told ya! I ain't no push.
There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. That's doing good work.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Kurt, let's just break the seal and pour ourselves some of our refreshing beverages.
yes.
Whew.
I got myself.
Oh, it's on the lips.
I got some of this because my stomach is become a little wheezy after a while. So I have to do the sensible thing.
That hits right. I don't like milk broth.
As a foreshadowing to number 4, I was just rinsing out the bowl to prep level 5, and it hit me in the face. Like it just like went in my nostrils.
I don't need this yet.
Oh.
I don't need. It's not that hot yet. I'm still good.
So
No, this is good. This is like this would be like
I am no punk.
I would order these for myself.
Yeah, these are good, but I am no punk. Whoever said that in the chat, I am no punk. No, I am not.
This is living on the lips though. Like on the lips, not like the back of the throat.
Yeah.
It's not making me sweat. It's
Yeah.
just my lips are hot now.
Yeah, well, I did say beforehand, like, I accidentally, when I put it in my mouth, I kind of sucked in, and it went in my back first.
Yeah.
Like, my throat first, and I was like, and then I started eating, and I'm like, okay, this is better.
this is for Jason. That's what she said.
Oh, is that what it is?
It is what she
Thanks.
said. The aristocrats. Aristocats.
They're the Aristocats.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't hate it. I think Jasper saves the movie for me just because he's so...
I was about to say the same thing, because Jasper is hilarious. No, it's not Jasper. What are we talking about? Jasper's in 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, you're right.
It's Edgar. It's Edgar.
Right.
Edgar is like the star
I
of the
just got
movie.
the name wrong. I was thinking of the correct character.
Edgar's hilarious, and the two dogs are hilarious because my wife and I quote the two dogs all the time.
Yeah.
So,
But like the main cast, I don't think they're as like fun as 101 Dalmatians. Like,
they're not fun throughout
It's no Pongo and Purdy.
it's not fun throughout the movie because throughout the movie, the only person that I actually legitimately like following is Thomas O'Malley.
Abraham.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah. Abraham DeLacy. Giuseppe Casey. Thomas O'Malley. I've got that $1.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to
started
sing. Gotta click up highways up. Fill the glass that's green. I don't worry what road to take. Soon up my E-clad. Yeah. Tell them my friends of the social elite or some cute cat I haven't any that I. Yeah.
Next movie. Next movie is Robin Hood. Disney's Robin Hood.
Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting, actually.
73.
1973.
Well, we're naming all the hits.
Wait, what'd you say?
You're naming all the hits.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, it's on my tongue now. It was on my lips. Now it's on my tongue.
Don't be a punk. Don't punk
I would
out.
never punk.
Don't be punk out. Don't punk out.
I would never punk.
Yet.
Never punk.
Yet. Okay. I'm gonna think you like this movie.
Easy. Cory loves this.
Okay.
Not just loves it. This is like a top 5 for him. 3, 2, 1.
Absolutely.
Whoa!
Absolutely not.
Blew my mind. No way.
Divorce.
What?
Divorce.
Shut up.
I think this is like the first That's not true. I would probably put like 101 Dalmatians as like the first top to bottom. I love everything about this.
Yeah.
This one, pretty much everything works for me.
Really?
Pretty
Okay.
much. What's your objection?
I think it has a little bit of pacing issues.
Really?
Yeah, because I like the beginning, I barely remember the middle, and I like the end. So
I'm not gonna. I can't like quote the whole thing, but like, I feel like I can remember almost the whole movie.
I can think of parts, but all of them either involve Robin Hood and Little John or King
Walk
John.
the forest.
Yeah, or the King or King.
Yeah,
or
King
John.
Richard.
King Richard.
Who
yeah.
rules?
Yeah, I agree, but that's all I can think of.
Also, there's a bunch of songs in this. They're all great.
Really?
I'm way into
Well, you know what? They all are.
the phony king of England.
See, a lot of these songs also have a very musical quality to them too. So that kind of makes sense the more I think about it. Like, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but of course you like these. So, and I'm fine with that because I understand. And I love the animation. I'm just like, this is kind of forgettable to me.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. Sir Hiss gets drunk and then is in a balloon and is able to fly through the air.
I don't remember that.
It's wild.
See, I don't remember that.
They cross dress and then he
I remember that.
sucks gemstones out of
Yeah.
It's insane.
I do remember that.
Little Prince John sucking his thumb, hilarious.
Oh yeah, all I remember is like him going,
They give the snake arms.
I love, genuinely, the animation on Sir Hiss is so good, and I think
yeah, but they
better
kind of do the same thing in Jungle Book.
than
though.
Jungle Book. I'm saying.
Yeah, see, I don't think it's better than Jungle Book. I'm gonna say it.
Also, this is one of the instances where Baloo is just here also.
Yeah,
And I'm way
it's just
into
him.
it. I
It's
like
just him.
Baloo is an actor who exists and
Yep.
has been cast in multiple movies.
Yep, and
Doesn't make any
that
fucking
so
sense.
starts the trend.
It's the gorillas,
Yeah.
you know? It's like these are fake
Yeah.
characters who exist in a separate layer. of
And
fiction.
I think people kind of know this already, but fun fact about this was actually one of the movies that people who don't already know but think they're clever for knowing is like, oh, wait a minute, this is the same scene from, Jungle Book.
Oh, sure, the recycled
Yeah,
dance.
the recycled stuff. And so, a lot of people call that out, like, oh, see? And I'm like, yeah, because if you know the history of Disney as a company, they were struggling right now during this time, so they had to do that. But it ends up being very charming because of just the characterization.
Again, I like a weird budget choice. Again, we didn't even talk about it, but in 101 Dalmatians, the pencil quality.
Oh
the fact
yeah,
that they
which
do-
is the charm of it. It makes it look good.
There's so much hand of the artist in there. I think I talk about it in the stop motion episode.
Yes, you
but,
do. Yes, you do.
I just touch my eyebrow. That was dangerous. It's a good thing I've been wiping my fingers. It could have been bad.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Watch out.
Shout out in the chat if you see him reach for his eye or something.
There's a delay, there's no way they can stop.
Oh yeah.
If I touch my eye, it's game
done,
over.
and it's gonna be hilarity for them, I guess. And,
Absolutely.
and
What's
pain
next?
for us. Okay. The next one. Okay. Now we're starting to get into the 70s and 80s, which is kind of the bad time.
It's a weird
It's the-
experimental time. It's where they don't know what direction to take.
They call it the dark ages of Disney animation. But it's the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh,
Absolutely.
1977. So, I think Adam does not like this movie.
I think Cory is mid.
3, 2, 1.
Damn it! I gotta.
Pour it! Pour it!
Binge.
Do it!
Look.
Do it!
I did great. There's a lot of sauce on there.
Pour it in your mouth!
No.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe that'll up the stakes. Just go. You have to take a little.
Maybe we should just put it in our eyes.
Hey, I'll get them all right. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Rumbly in my tumbly. Rumbly in my tumbly.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Adam.
I.
Yeah, it's I as in I hate it.
Yeah, I would never watch it on purpose.
Yeah, I used to watch this one all the time. So yeah, I have a very fondness for it. I love the Tigger song.
I like the Tigger song.
I love the Rain, Rain, Rain King Down, Down, Down song because like there's literally the whole place is falling apart around them, and the only thing that Pooh is concerned about is I'm hungry.
It's the same problem with Sword in the Stone, where it's just like a movie
It's a whole
where
bunch of different.
just a whole bunch of stuff happens and then it ends, and it's like like you can do a small scale like slice of life story and still have it build up to something. I'm thinking My Neighbor Totoro.
I mean, you can think of the later Winnie the Pooh movies.
Sure.
They have like the search for Christopher Robin is literally. Like,
right.
Okay, let's
There's a
focus.
goal. Like,
let's focus.
There's a quest and it can resolve, and you can succeed or fail. But like,
but I think a lot of
here.
Well, and that's fine because I think it's another thing of the Sword and the Stone where I like all of the parts and I can remember vividly all of the. There has so many like jokes like the halloo. I love it. So yeah.
What's the next one?
Okay. Oh, The Rescuers.
The Rescuers.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. I got mine.
Cory likes it.
Adam thinks it's mid.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we both got it.
We both.
This movie sucks. This is
Really?
supposed to be. I do not like the first Rescuers.
Ouch.
Medusa is fun and her animation is great.
Oh yeah.
But it's just kind of a movie where stuff is happening. I don't know. I just I can't focus on it.
Really? I like this movie to a point. Because I do enjoy. I think the best part is Medusa and everything that revolves around
Everything
Medusa. Like Nero and Brutus. How she interacts with them, how she interacts with everybody, it cracks me up all the time. And I also love the characterization of Wilbur, because I actually, spoiler alert for the future one, like there's a big spoiler alert, I don't necessarily like how they did Wilbur's like cousin or something in the other one.
He keeps doing it.
So
you can't stop him from doing it.
Relax, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Okay? But I actually really enjoy Wilbur. But it's also it gets really boring after a while.
It just kind of
drags.
boring.
It drags, and I'm like, okay, you can wrap this up now because it feels like the climax is when the girl goes down and she makes the girl go down in the pit. That feels like the climax, but it keeps going after that, and I'm like, okay, you can be done now.
Yeah.
And it wraps up nicely, and it's cute and everything, and I think she gets adopted by some randos. But you know,
I can't emphasize enough. She gets adopted as hell.
Yeah.
Hella
She gets
Hella
adopted.
adopted.
She gets adopted into hell.
Oh no!
But yeah, it's all right. You don't like this movie, but I think this movie's mid. So we're kind of on that level of okay.
Next up, we've got The Fox and the Hound.
1981. 1980. Whoa! I hope you didn't see that, but
I didn't.
okay, cool. Okay, I think you think this movie's mid.
Cory loves this movie.
3, 2, 1.
Wow!
Oh wow! Okay.
I'm surprised.
We both got that wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually.
I am very shocked by your answer.
This is one of the few that I think is just. This is one of the few that I think is just nostalgia, which like I generally try to avoid. But I just watched the hell out of this movie as a kid.
Yeah. It's okay.
I find
oh
the
my
main-
goodness. I think we bamboozled
I
ourselves a
should
little
have
bit.
had a button which does like the red flash from.
What the fuck?
But I like the main characters, and I
actually
like
gonna
the
sip this.
spirit of the central conflict, where it's it's basically a story about prejudice, and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, yeah.
I like the thing is, I love this movie as a comedy until like
until it takes its turn.
Well, until the last third of this movie.
Yeah.
To the last third of this movie when it seems like everything just immediately gets dark.
Yeah.
No, and that's after the chief gets hurt, which in the original story the chief dies. So they brought it back. Disney at some point was like, okay, let's reel it in a little bit because it's already gonna get crazy. But I love the idea of the hunter just protecting his own, and that kind of makes him the bad guy, the antagonist, but it's not really evil. Because...
I just want to say, in the chat we've got spoilers for The Rescuers, 1972. Spoilers for 60 Disney movies! That's all.
Wait, who said spoilers?
I was saying, we got John Rhys Davies in the chat. Chat, I loved you and as Treebeard.
John Rhys Davies in the chat.
You're fine in Indiana Jones. I don't know why people fucking love John Rhys Davies in Indiana Jones. He's fine.
I mean,
it's fine.
At the
loved you in Chupacabra, the Sci-Fi Channel original movie where you're on a boat. That's your best work.
All right. Okay.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Look it up, people.
Look it up. Next up, The Black Cauldron.
Oh, okay. This
1985.
This is gonna get crazy. Because you're probably gonna be very surprised by this. Okay.
He keeps giving the game away. Now I know to adjust my answer based on what he just said.
Yeah, but I doubt you would know.
Jala in the chat says Dave loves Chupacabra. Excellent opinion. Well done, Dave.
That's really funny.
Dave hosts a podcast called Monster in My Podcast.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that before.
Yeah, I was on it for a while, and dollars to donuts, there's a pretty good chance that they've covered Chupacabra at some point.
Really?
In which case I would be.
That sounds like I would they just cover all types of monster movies.
Yeah, monsters specifically, where they'll talk about a monster and the
that's really fun
context.
I like that because you know
it's a fun show.
I've seen a lot of monster movies and I enjoy them. So yeah, that's how.
Shout out to Monster in My Pocket. No, not Monster.
Monster in My Pocket.
Fuck.
Monster in My Pocket.
Oh boy, Monster Dear Monster. I apologize. Monster Dear Monster.
Monster Dear Monster.
Pretty good show. Check it out.
Okay, cool.
And then also Jala Chan's place. I love you, Jala.
Okay, so the Black Cauldron. What did we say?
Black Cauldron. Cory gave the game away a little bit. He thinks this is mid.
Okay. Adam likes this one.
3, 2, 1. It's busted.
Yeah, it is busted.
Because of Jeffrey Katzenberg.
Yes!
Fuck you.
Yes! Thank you! You
Fuck
said it!
Katzenberg.
You said it! He said it!
Shit.
He said it! Did you hear that?
Sabotage.
He said it!
We've got all these Disney live action remakes, and there's only one that fucking matters. Remake The Black Cauldron and do it right.
Give your creators freedom, please. Please.
Bogus.
Yes. It was meant to fail. It would have been great, but it was meant to fail. So, we both know how we feel about it. It was sabotage.
Sabotage. It's a bad movie, but it's not their fault.
No, it is not their fault.
But also, don't make a Golem who's this weird fucking cringe teddy bear.
Yeah. Hey, I kind of like him.
But
he was
the
animated
Horde
really
King?
well. Yeah. Excellent.
It's so hard for me to not like a movie that has a lich in it, but here we are.
Well, but at the same time, it's not because they didn't try. It's because it was sabotaged.
Yeah.
By what's his name?
I got it wrong.
He who shall not be named, because of course he's at it again. But we'll talk. But that's a story for another time.
Yep.
What do we have next? Oh, the Great Mouse Detective. Yes.
Now you might be wondering what Cory's opinion is due to his pelvic thrusting.
Yes. Yeah, I gave it away. I don't care. I gave it away. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, Adam does not like this. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, he likes this. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. I'll drink this.
No.
Don't you Oh.
Cory.
Choices are being made.
I'm brave.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm brave. I'm good.
Mouse Detective is tons of fun.
Yes, I really love it. Vincent Price is phenomenal. One of his best roles, and I've seen him in a lot of stuff, believe it or not.
Yep.
I think this is great. I love
the Clock
Radigan.
Tower finale is so fun.
Oh, and one of the first examples of 3D.
That's
3D
a great
animation.
point. I think it is the first example of 3D animation in a Disney
animated feature. So it was really good. I love that. It is very intense, and it scared the crap out of me because I actually thought Basil was going to die because there was no way he was going to survive that.
Radigan is like, he's not the progenitor because like there are other examples.
Yeah.
But he's one of the best examples of like the queer-coded Disney villain.
Oh yeah,
who
yeah,
I am here for.
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Radigan.
The song
Hell
is great
yeah.
too. I think Radigan as a song is probably one of the best villains, underrated villain songs that Disney has. I sing that. We used to, not me. Me and my siblings used to sing that all the time because it was so funny. Because of just the characterization of what he did with the character. Just how like because I watched something or read something
The
where
song is like a less good version of Gaston's song to me.
see I don't know. I think I like it a little more than Gaston. Not saying that
We'll
Gaston
cross that
sucks.
bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
Next up is Oliver and Company, 1988.
Oh yes, because now we're past the prime. I was born.
Me too.
I was born
As long
already.
as it was after April.
This is the cusp of the Disney Renaissance. We've
Yes.
had 20 years of them fucking around and not really sure what to do.
Yeah.
And now we're
Yes.
finding out.
And now we're
We're here.
getting bold.
Yeah.
We're changing direction. We're doing stuff. Corey loves this movie.
Adam thinks this movie's mid.
3,
2, 1. Oh wow!
It's pretty fun.
Really?
It's pretty fun.
I never thought that you would like this. I gotta eat shit.
You gotta eat shit.
I have to take a sip.
Drink
I
your
have to take a
juice.
sip.
Corey's over here being like,
Poisoned.
Ice cold nuts.
Oh yeah. Yes. I didn't know you would like this movie actually.
like here being real, like the main Oliver and Company song is such a fucking bop that it like basically raises it 11
What you mean
grade.
the Why Should I Worry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That is like the first modern Disney song.
Yes, it is absolutely because it definitely is rock and roll in a way, like because it's Billy Joel.
Billy Joel is good.
Absolutely, and actually, to be fair, the Dodger is actually a literally cool character. He's actually really cool.
Yeah. I like this cast a whole lot. This is the first. Again, we're at the start of the Disney Renaissance, and this is the first Disney movie that feels genuinely modern.
Yeah, I mean, there's slight.
Whew.
And I'm
It's in the back of the
talking.
throat now.
I'm talking very slight racism in it. Very slight.
Oh,
When it
the
comes to
Siamese
Cheech Martin.
cats?
Yeah, no, with Cheech Martin.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's a broad caricature. I don't remember it being out and out.
It's not outrageous, I don't think, but I've heard people complain about that, and I'm like, it's kind of fair, but at the same time, that is literally Cheech's stick.
Yeah,
It's
that's
basically
why you
Cheech
hire
Martin.
Cheech Martin.
Yeah, that's why you do it. So It's not completely overblown in my opinion, but I love this movie. I love the music. I love Fagin. I think Fagin is like hugely hilarious with just his acting. I love the bad guy. A lot of people don't like the bad guy, but I just love the fact that he's like a literal mob boss.
Yeah.
And he's going to kill people. Like, he's like, no, I want my money.
And with that, with us entering the Disney Renaissance, let's
Now
upgrade
it's
to level 4.
Oh boy.
Let's hurt ourselves.
Now it's gonna start getting hot. It's not gonna get hot. It's gonna get really. It's gonna get really hot. Yeah.
For the record, in the chat, Jala is saying, Cory doesn't believe Adam likes anything. LOL.
Yes.
LOL.
That is actually true. It's true.
I know. It's part of what this, honestly, it's part of what this podcast mission is about.
I know. It's actually
I like
figuring.
4 things that
Yeah, it's actually kind of figuring it out because also Adam thinks I like everything, and I've surprised him a couple
I have
times.
2
So
plain ones on the side in case you really want to bust yourselves.
bust it wide open.
All right. For number 4, for level 4, going into the Disney Renaissance, we have Time's Up. Reaper hot
Do I have
sauce.
to do this? There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Reaper hot sauce.
The Reaper.
This is going to be straight up unpleasant.
It's not gonna be straight up. It's not gonna be just heat. This still has a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, this was pitched to us as a tomato-based sauce.
Yeah.
But this is Reaper chilies. It's going to be
This is going to be hot.
a major escalation, I believe.
So yeah.
So, now
It's a
that
little
we
bit
are
thicker too, so that's good.
now that we are straight up in the Disney Renaissance, what is our next movie? And also, we gotta pick up the pace. We are being slow.
Oh my goodness! It's a Little Mermaid. It's 1989. Oh, how do we feel about this?
How do we feel about this?
I think that you think this is mid.
Okay. Cory likes it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Are we both? Oh!
Prince Eric does suck. But Ursula, man.
That is true, but that's like, I mean, I did go mid, so
Once
it's
again,
mid.
Poor Unfortunate Souls raises it by a full level.
Yeah, and I agree.
Absolute blowout. And the first truly great villain song to me. I know you said Radigan.
No, but that's fine. I mean, because I can understand that. I can understand Poor Unfortunate Souls because it is indeed really good, and it happens to be my wife's favorite movie, Disney movie.
No.
I thought
Shaking my head at you.
it's either Beauty and the Beast or.
I'm shaking my head at your answer. You are correct. It's my favorite movie.
Yeah, but I'm
Answer's
sorry.
trash.
I'm sorry. I think it's kind of mid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, hold on a second because we haven't even bit into the pain yet.
I know, but you blew it.
Oh, yeah, I blew it, so I need to take a big.
No, I blew it too, because you were mid.
we both need to accept our fate. Okay. Clink, clink, clink.
Clink.
At least I taste it.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
At least I taste it. It's not
Good
bad.
first impression.
No. Oh, but that's not good.
Yo, I don't know if I just got a weak wing or something. I straight up like that.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I don't know what happened. I just breathed in and it's like. What's what happened? So, it's not bad. I can at least still taste it.
Yeah, it's got a tail. Now it's starting to kick in. Now
I can at least taste it.
Oh, yeah, it's up front. That first couple seconds, very pleasant. Now,
It hurt.
now it's getting aggressive. Whew. Huh.
There it is. Yeah, I know. See, I don't know why it hit me first. It took a while for you. But
What's next?
Okay, so let's go to the next one. The Rescuers Down Under.
Rescuers Down Under. Cory loves it.
Adam loves it.
3, 2, 1. Doy!
Yeah!
Rescuers
Down Under is a beast.
Rescuers 1, not into it. Down Under?
Straight banging.
Rescuers Down Under, fuck.
Yeah, straight banging.
That movie rules. Joanna?
Yes!
Love
I
Joanna.
love the villain. I love the villain in this movie.
All excellent.
The
excellent
villain is fantastic. And I love the beginning of the movie with Bernard trying to propose to
It's so charming. Like
It is so great.
Like Bernard and Bianca were good
Yeah,
characters
and
in the first one. They're great characters.
Who
here.
voices Bianca?
Ava Gabor.
Ava Gabor. She does such a good job. She does such a good job.
She's great.
So yeah. This is one of the my all-time favorites from the Disney Renaissance.
This is also where their integration of CGI.
Absolutely, yes.
They're
Actually,
flexing.
yeah,
This movie
absolutely.
looks great. This is the first one where they digitally colored it.
Whew. Yeah, and it's smooth. It's smooth.
It looks so good. It's a great looking movie.
good. We're slowly turning into goblins.
I tell you.
I'll tell ya.
Yeah, Down Under slaps. Fun movie.
Oh,
I'd
it's
watch
very
it
good.
anytime.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I agree 100%. Okay, here we go. Beauty and the Beast, 1991.
Free Space loves it.
Yes, Free Space loves it.
Love it.
Yeah, we love it.
Obviously.
Obviously, we love this movie.
Strong contender for best Disney animated
And I
film.
used to be like this.
Wow.
I used to be like this. I used to not like it at all, but then I became like this. So, everybody praise me. I like the movie that everybody else likes. Yes, absolutely.
It's good for a reason. Yeah, unassailable as far as I'm concerned.
And I think first Academy Award winning.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it won the Academy Award for either Best Picture or Best Original Song.
Also,
Song.
vastly superior to the live action version. Vastly superior.
Yeah.
Two.
Unless you're going live action French version.
Oh, for Disney movies, I will say, like, this is not my favorite. I love this movie. This is not my favorite version of Beauty and the Beast. My favorite version
It's the French one.
Jacques Cousteau's 1939 black and white.
1939?
It's something like
I
that.
thought it was in the 40s, but you could be right.
I think it's 30s.
Okay.
But the black and white La Belle et la Bête.
Le Bête.
It's awesome and it's
Magic
so
Glove.
influential. You can see how many movies took inspiration from it. And yeah, like you mentioned, like Magic Glove.
Magic Glove.
There's so many cool magic items in this. It's like a sweet fucking D&D.
Oh yeah, it's
campaign.
absolutely awesome. It's actually
They're
awesome.
so cool.
Yeah.
You have to watch.
Yeah, we recommend that. Everybody in the chat, everybody who's watching, everybody who will future watch, go watch that movie. It's actually good.
It totally rules.
It's actually good.
100% holds up.
Okay, Aladdin, 1992.
Free Space loves it.
Yes, Free Space loves it.
Easy. Duh.
Yeah. It was for the longest time. It was my favorite Disney movie.
I had memorized all of the songs and would sing them
Absolutely.
for no reason constantly as a child. Very
me
annoying.
too. Me too. Except mine was annoying because I had 3 siblings that we would all sing the same thing, and we would do not only we would do the dances, we would do the. Dun, 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 dun. We would get crazy. It would be awesome. So yeah. And Robin Williams.
Pretty unassailable. Robin Williams. Jafar is all time.
Oh yes, absolutely. Jafar.
My wife can't watch the movie because Gilbert Godfrey isn't good for her.
Oh.
But Iago fucking rules.
Yeah, Iago's great, but
R.I.P.
that's fair. That's fair.
I know. Yeah, super fun.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to take another one with this one because this is another Free Space. The Lion King.
The Lion King. Let's just
Yeah.
get a little
Let's
more.
kill us. We're dying. We're gonna die.
Lion King, Free Space.
Yeah.
I love it. This was my favorite Disney movie for a long time.
I love it too. I love this one. It's great. Yeah, it's good.
It's basically the platonic ideal of a Disney movie to me. Nothing can be said that hasn't already been said. Be Prepared remains probably the best Disney villain song
Like, objectively. Subjectively, people have their favorites, but objectively.
My younger brother is in the chat. He wants me to inform everyone of how many times he watched it when he was younger, because that was one of his forever movies, where it's like, you know, you got a little kid, and they just want to watch the same movie every day for their entire life.
I'm sorry, I'm listening. But it's starting to hit the tongue.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's starting to hit the tongue.
But, not only did he watch it every day, but also after watching it hundreds of times in a row, he suddenly was like, no. I don't want to watch this movie anymore. The hyenas are too scary. And it's like, you watched this 500 times!
The hyenas are too scary.
500 times! Hilarious.
Yeah, it's too scary.
What can be said about The Lion King? Nothing.
Nothing.
Next up, Pocahontas.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. Sorry. It's actually hitting the tongue now. It took a big bite. And I tried to be brave, but it hurts.
Cory thinks this is mid.
Adam thinks this is bad. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Hey!
Yep.
Radigan saves it for you, I believe. You're a big Radigan fan.
Radigan?
Correct? Yeah. No, not Radigan. Fucking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Radcliffe.
Radcliffe, yes. I do like Radcliffe a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like some of the songs in it.
Savages is pretty good.
Yeah, even though people think that one's like, oh man, that's so racist. I'm like, are you kidding me?
What are you talking about? It's the opposite.
Yeah,
Learn some fucking media literacy.
yes.
Clowns.
Like, I believe that. That's what I've been saying for years. I've been saying that's the wrong one you need to look at in terms of like racism. Here's the thing. Hot tone take. This one's from me. I do not think that the movie is as racist as people think. I think that the worst thing about this movie, and this is coming from me as a black man, it is highly white savior. That is like the worst thing going for it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is very much white savior.
It's white savior and it's whitewashed history.
Yeah.
And like.
Because it doesn't make the Native Americans look stupid. In fact, it makes them look very smart.
Yeah, they're more competent than the.
These white men are dangerous. Like, that's the basics of it. So it's not that. I just think that it's very much showing that John Smith is literally the hero of heroes. And I'm like, okay, I don't feel good about this.
And also, Native Americans do have wizard powers. So there's that as well.
and only white people use guns, apparently.
I don't like it. I don't think it's very good. I think the big picture stuff doesn't work. There's a couple small picture things that work for me.
Yeah, and that's fair.
I got a text message from my beautiful wife. I'm playing along at home and making my own guesses. I'm winning. This is years of you two as background noise during college.
See?
Leanne? Yes.
Valid.
Yes. That makes sense. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yes, that actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the comments, I think that adapting the story of the actual Pocahontas into a haha happily ever after is whack.
Yeah, it is straight up whack.
How fucked up John Smith was.
Well,
Yeah.
Correct.
Whoever said that, the real story,
Correct.
the historical story, is she's so much more badass. That like it's so much.
Also, here's the thing that the second movie kind of does, but is stupid. She does go to England, but she doesn't go back. And also, she is twice as young as she is in the animated movie.
Oh, she's so young historically.
And
the real Pocahontas.
here's the thing, a lot of the stuff that she did actually isn't historical. We think she was both, you can say that she was badass, you can say that she wasn't badass. A lot is actually not known about her directly.
Who can say what about her ass?
Yeah, so, instead, Disney opted to be like, okay, let's just put one in for the Native Americans. And they tried, and I'm like, okay, you guys could have done better.
Except for the real story is y'all were literally resorting to cannibalism and were eating each other because you were starving and you would have died except for
It's totally baffling that they turned it into a feel-good Disney movie. Yeah. Flawed from the...
More cannibalism!
Flawed from the start.
Yeah.
They were having a real Donner party. It's a good time. Invite me to your Donner party. I want to have fun. I love parties.
More cannibalism.
Anyways.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Uh-oh. Okay, so... Adam doesn't like this movie.
Corey likes this movie.
I was about to say, choose your poison.
Yeah, he gets up.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Wow! Look at us.
Both of us. Okay.
At us.
So we both died.
Look at us.
We're both gonna die, guys. We're both gonna die.
I just want to make sure your life insurance is good.
It is good, actually.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Hunchback is, again, full of great moments. Hellfire, absolute banger.
Yes.
Frollo.
One of the best villains
fantastic.
that has ever been made.
Frollo's horse? What a horse!
Yeah.
Great horse!
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the beginning of the movie, like the very...
That's like the Headless Horseman story.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible.
It's like a Nazgul horse.
And
It's
also,
hardcore.
best Disney villain death.
Oh, absolutely.
Straight to hell.
Go to hell. But like, every as a whole, it does not hang together.
I can tell you exactly what's wrong with it. Tonal issues.
Yeah,
It has tonal issues.
tons of tonal issues. It's all over the place, and it's something where it's conceptually more interesting. But it's not great in comparison.
You feel that? You feel that?
But the original story is like hella dark, and again, they're just like,
Well, and also the original story is not about the Hunchback or any of the people. It's about the architecture. It's about actual saving antiquity. Go read it.
Well, oh, that's why the book was read. I don't know if that's what the book is about.
No, I mean that's
That was the incentive for the book being written.
yeah.
But
That's
like,
what I mean.
But like, yeah.
It wasn't like Frankenstein. It was about bringing attention to actually preserving.
Yeah, it was written to engender affection for Notre Dame Cathedral. But like, yeah, it's just all over the place.
It's
hard
straight up
for
all
me
over
to
the
love.
place.
Even though, again, a couple of real banger songs.
Yeah, it has.
And it looks great. Like,
Yeah,
great
I will
designs.
genuinely say that the very flowery songs that people are actually singing in this, because I'm pretty sure all the actors are actually singing this for once. I believe it. Okay, this is another hot tone take for everybody out there. I think this has generally the best soundtrack overall.
Untrue. It's uneven.
Well, like I said,
It's got
this
really
is for
high
me.
highs.
This is for me. I think it has the best one because to me it's the most memorable. I know that's hard to say, especially in the Disney Renaissance. That's hard to say, but I listen to this on loop for
What
years.
are this movie's politics vis-a-vis the Romani people? I don't know.
Oh, I didn't say anything about that.
I don't like it.
I didn't say anything about that.
No,
I was just saying.
I agree. I agree that I changed the subject.
Okay. Yeah.
Next, Disney's Hercules.
Hercules, 1997. Yeah, I'm starting to get sweaty.
Get a little burpy.
Mom
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Corey likes this movie.
Adam likes this movie.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you think it's mid? I do like this movie.
I do like it,
gotta
but
take
on the Disney Renaissance curve, I think this is one of the lesser.
I'm just gonna do this. This is already gone.
Yeah.
It's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Your little sauce. Yeah, it's.
Very proud of you.
They
I
gotta
don't
do
know.
that.
Maybe I should have gone for I like it because like I do like so many parts of it, but just like in comparison to its direct peers, I think it's not quite as good.
What is surrounded by, you mean?
Yeah.
I would say that, but that's because what it's surrounded by. But
Yeah.
I think it has one of the most iconic looks in
It
Disney
looks
movies.
great. Who was the art guy
Oh, I
for that?
forget.
It's the guy who did Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Yeah, I forget. I knew this, and I forget the name.
Yeah.
And also, I'm having a hard time because it's starting to get there.
Solid art direction. Pretty good songs. A lot of really good moments.
But another really good Disney villain.
I probably rated it wrong. I probably should have said I liked it. I made him have to. Here, in solidarity. Oh, that's a big dab.
I told you. It's like when I did it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean that's fair. Like I think the art direction is absolutely great. I love how this movie looks. So.
Yeah.
And I love how it's just one big gospel movie. I mean, gospel, like, gospel music video.
The Muses?
Yeah.
The Muses?
The Muses are very good. I saw the live action, like concept of that, and it's just as good. It's just as
I don't know
good.
what that means. What the fuck is a live
Look
action?
up the live action, like, version that they
Oh,
did.
like the rotoscope?
Well,
kind of stuff?
yeah, kind of. They did like a mock test almost of it. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very good. So yeah, next one is Mulan, 1998. That came out in 1998.
98. Free Space. Corey loves it.
Free Space. Adam loves it.
We love it.
I almost put this up. I almost did this. I almost did this. I almost went. Whoa. And I'm like, no, I love it. Okay,
I would have called you out. Fucking
Oh
liar.
yeah, I would have called myself out.
Mulan is a classic.
Yeah, Mulan is great.
It's made by the Disney Florida branch, which only made a couple of films, but they had less oversight, so they were allowed to get a little weirder.
Well, this is when they were starting. They kind of got like a bone thrown to them.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really get into their own until the experimental era, which was Tarzan onward. But we'll get to that. So, and oh, by the way, the next one is Tarzan. It's 1999, and I remember it very fondly because they kept advertising it in front of A Bug's Life all the time. So it was constant in front of A Bug's Life. They threw like Tarzan in front of it. They're like, no, this is gonna be great. This is gonna
I
be
love that
huge."
quote on the chunky VHS box, which says, "It was in front of Bug's Life."
It was in
Trailers.
front of
With
from the
trailers.
makers of A Bug's Life.
From people who like the Bug's Life.
From A Bug's Life.
This is A Bug's Life.
This is A Bug's Life Tarzan edition.
Second one, I also like Tarzan.
I love Tarzan.
Look.
Tarzan is great. It is basically it's the proven movie that I point to saying that Disney can do action and do action
Yeah.
well.
Phil Collins' soundtrack, I feel like shouldn't work on paper. That's a weird ass choice.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of rocks.
It's kind
rules.
of I don't want anything else.
A weird, totally non-diegetic. Do you have a comment?
Did you ever see that meme where it's like, okay, Phil, it's just about a guy living in the jungle with some gorillas, nothing crazy, and it's the meme of like a dude at a piano and the piano's on fire.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and it has one of the like best chase scenes animated that I've ever seen.
Great chase, like all of that action, the way that Tarzan moves, like is inspired animation, like really.
Yeah.
And just,
Another
like,
fun fact: they made up an actual new animation technique for this movie. So yeah,
There's a lot of technology that went into it.
They pumped it.
The
They pumped
proportions and all the stylization is great. Brian
Yeah.
Blessed as
Yeah.
fucking Clayton.
Yep.
Ooh,
Who
I
is
lo-
fantastic.
I love Brian Blessed any day of the week.
Yeah.
Great as Clayton.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people get agitated is because they're saying like he's not dark enough.
What are you talking about? He's not dark enough.
Oh no, like Tarzan is like he spent all his childhood in like Africa. He should be dark.
He can talk to all the animals, and one of the animals is fucking I wanted to say Oprah, but that's not right.
That's racist. Straight up racist.
No.
It's not racist.
I know.
He tried.
I'm thinking of one of the hyenas. Who's one of the hyenas?
That is definitely Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg. That's who I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Whoopi Goldberg.
Which people also think that the hyenas are racist, and I said no. That's just good characterization.
Come on.
I think that I'm in that camp where I'm like,
a person of color playing a character doesn't make the character racist. What are you talking about?
no, it's more because they're the bad guy. They're people of color, and they're the bad guys.
Off.
But I'm like, guys, I'm gonna be in that camp. Because I can see where that is.
The Lion King is racist because
But-
Matthew Broderick is James Earl Jones' son.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But I like I said, I get it, but that's not true because if you know anything about how that movie was made, you know that it has nothing to do with the fact that they're people of color playing the bad guys. It's the characterization of the characters. Because if that was the case, then like I hate to bring up like the
It would be a problem if only people of color played only the bad guys, but
Yes.
that's not true, so get over yourselves.
Yeah,
We're
it's
moving
not.
on.
Yes, it's not that. It's not definitely that. Okay, next one is Fantasia 2000.
You'll never guess what year this came out in. That's right.
1999. 1999. 1999.
1999!
Also, if you remember from like 2 hours ago, you already know Corey's answer.
We already
Yeah, I
know
know.
Corey's answer.
Yes. So, what is your answer then, Adam? I'm gonna say it's mid.
This is the hardest. The strongest battles require the strongest wills. I'm going to give this 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna say I like it.
Oh.
And not, it's incredibly uneven, and I docked a lot of movies.
You feeling
For
it?
being, my saliva is getting real thick.
Yeah.
I docked a
your
lot
body
of movies
protecting
for
you.
being uneven, and that's fair. Rhapsody in Blue is so good that,
Oh,
it
boy.
blows everything else
That's
out.
my
and I
favorite.
can't help. It's incredible!
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Rhapsody in Blue is the best Fantasia anything, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
And that includes Night on Bald Mountain and the
Flamingo Yo-Yo?
no, not the Flamingo Yo-Yo. The Flight of the Firebird. What is it?
Oh, you mean the one from Fantasia 2000?
Yeah.
The Forest Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
also
amazing.
Totally rules.
Yeah, which is amazing.
So there's a lot of low points in Fantasia 2000. Like 3/4 of the movie's kind of nothing, but those two sections, boy,
They go hard in the animation department. It is very much an animator's like dream.
I think it's the Firebird Suite.
I think it might be the Firebird Suite.
Stravinsky.
Stravinsky.
Great stuff. And also the famous like big orchestra sting moment that happens.
Yeah.
That's the orchestra sting that was sampled on so many keyboards.
Really?
So when you listen to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and you pull off a 6 stunt,
Yeah.
you can thank Stravinsky for that.
That's actually fun. That's actually cool. I didn't
That's
know
a
that.
fun fact. You had fun learning that fact.
Okay, cool. Okay, now we're going to 2000 actually, and it's Dinosaur. And Adam
I
has
haven't
not
seen
seen
this
this.
movie, so
I
I
have.
Pick. Corey
Yes.
does not like this movie.
Okay, hold on. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Mid?
It's mid. Yeah, it's very mid. I like this movie to a point because I do like that Disney is trying out their 3D, their computer.
It's good.
Their computer generated movie stuff. So it's like, okay, I can see what you're going. A lot of people think it looks like, it's so bad. I hate it. I'm like, guys, it's from 2000. Shut up. It's fine. They did what they could, and also I think it is actually kind of brutal because it's actually dinosaurs. If you know dinosaurs, they're like, oh man, I know what that dinosaur is. Oh man, I know what that dinosaur is. But yeah, it definitely has the vibes of like computer generated Land Before Time. So I can easily say that I like Land Before Time more.
It's a worse Land Before Time.
Yeah, it's a worse Land Before Time. That's a good way of putting it. But the beginning is kind of really harsh because it does show like their island getting bombed by a comet.
Hell yeah.
And it's really like, oh man, this is actually awesome. So yeah, next one.
I'm going to declare this the last of round 4, and then it's time for us to hurt.
Yeah, okay. We have The Emperor's New Groove is the next one. 2000. So, put your hands up for 2000. Pokemon 2000. We're gonna go 2000 Leagues Under the Sea. We're gonna do a Tony Hawk 2000 spin kick.
We're going on a space odyssey.
Yeah, we're gonna get 2,000 points for grinding in Tony Hawk. I don't know why I keep saying Tony Hawk because you put it in my head. So, yeah.
Emperor's New Groove.
The Emperor's New Groove is...
There's no way that Cory doesn't love this movie. It's not possible.
There's no way that Adam doesn't think this movie is mid.
Thank you.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
By the power invested in Satan, and this drop to be really, really hot.
It's
This
Mr.
is
Payne.
Mr. Payne. Execute your taste buds. We are dealing with a 2 million plus Scoville hot sauce.
Yeah.
And it is going to be
It's
genuinely unpleasant.
It's the equivalent of the bomb. It actually is...
No. This is worse than the bomb. Oh,
No,
okay.
it's the equivalent
In
of the bomb.
Scoville units, this is equal to the last dab in terms of flavor.
Oh, yeah, not the bomb. Yeah, the last dab.
This is the bomb in terms of flavor.
Yeah, this is the bomb in
going
terms
to be
of flavor.
No fun.
Yeah, it's just heat.
Just
As
pain.
previously, only the two front drums have the sauce. The other two.
These two.
Yes, those two are plain.
Oh, okay, thank you. Don't get that on there. No, don't do that. We're about to. It's about to
Emperor's
get
New
bad.
Groove. 3, 2, 1.
Pull the lever. Wrong
Shoot.
lever.
Wrong lever.
Shoot. Yes.
It's so much fun.
Actually, I got that wrong.
My wife is out there complaining. She doesn't like it.
I did hear that.
Sorry. Sorry.
I still love you, Liam.
Classic Disney cast. This is, I think, the first time John Goodman is in a Disney movie. He's gonna be in there like 5 times. He keeps showing up. Okay, ready to hurt?
I gotta take an extra hit.
I love you.
I gotta take an extra hit.
Ting.
Ching. To your good health, Harry.
Not as hateful as I expected to start.
Yeah. That's not because it's hot. It's not because I'm trying to figure out where is it.
I
Where's the heat?
promise you, I coded it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably coming later.
It's gonna sneak up on us.
Yeah, I shouldn't complain. I should cherish my moments of life.
Emperor's New Groove, super fun.
Yeah.
Great songs. It's a
Was
party.
in development hell for years.
He threw off my groove.
Was in development hell for years for a reason because I wanted to get this out.
Yeah, but you should look up the cut song for
Yes.
Yzma.
Yes.
What's it called? Like Block Out the Sun? Snuff Out the Light.
Yeah, snuff out the light.
That's a bop. It got cut for a reason because they changed the character, obviously. But it's a good ass Disney villain song. It's a bop. And also, I am in love with Eartha Kitt.
You should be.
She's so good.
I mean, you should be regardless of what she's in. You should be.
Did I ever tell you about that one time I banged Eartha Kitt in an airplane bathroom?
I don't believe you.
What? It came up naturally.
No, I don't believe you.
Community reference.
I don't know. I don't know Community.
You gotta watch that episode.
I don't know Community. Stop.
Fix yourself. Anyway.
Okay, here we go. 2001. Atlantis. Lost Empire.
Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Another free space. Cory loves this movie.
Another free space. Adam thinks it's mid.
3, 2, 1. Damn it.
I I knew you think it. I knew you thought.
It's got so many good parts. It's just way too short. The formatting for it is wrong. It doesn't have nearly enough runtime for how big the ensemble cast is.
Yeah.
They don't get enough moments. If it was like a mini series, it would have been.
Let's not talk about that.
Art direction by Mike Mignola. They
took a lot of direction from him.
Right, but they sanded off the edges too early. It could have been more Mignola.
Actually, they did that on purpose because he was involved, and he did say, "I didn't want it to be completely me.
Oh, really?
I wanted it to be Disney-fied me."
I was under the impression that I don't know, it could have been more Mignola, but the Leviathan remains one of the all-time great
sequences. Period.
So cool, so fun.
I like
just the formatting lets it down. It's not given enough time to breathe.
I think I agree with you, but I think it's the sum of its parts is fantastic. I really like the fact that obviously I think this was a big turning point for Disney when they're amping up their action animation. People actually legit die in this movie, on screen.
This is a full pulp adventure with everything that entails.
Yes, and I love that because. I mean, obviously, we could talk about, the times have changed type thing, but back then, I know, we were still, kids. I think I was in 8th grade, and we were getting exposed to stuff like Shrek and all these kinds of things that were a little bit more adult in scope, and we loved it. So
Shrek was exposed to us.
Yes. It was exposed to us. He exposed himself to us. He exposed himself to us. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. But anyway, you talk about it being a miniseries. That's what they were going to do, but they ended up shoving it all those episodes into a Atlantis 2, Milo's Return, and that was the worst. And you could tell that's what they had, and I was so disappointed because this movie had incredible vision of what it wanted to be.
It had huge potential. Honestly, I think they could have kept it as a movie, but it needed another half hour, 45 minutes of more content.
Oh yeah.
Or cut the cast by 3 people.
Yeah, and cutting the cast I think would diminish the movie.
And they're so charismatic. They're so fun.
Every character in this movie was fantastic.
Okay, question. How the chain smoking. Okay, whatever.
Oh, you mean that's Packard.
How much announcer from Team Fortress 2 energy does she have?
All of it.
Extremely.
Hey, all of it. Me and my wife, we always quote.
I was just starting to do it.
You were starting to do it? Yeah. We always quote her all the time to each other because we always hey, Marge, honey. I don't think he's coming back.
He took his suitcase?
He took his suitcase? Marge, honey, I don't think he's coming back.
Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Hey, no, I'll call you. I love that part.
So funny.
And the whole movie is like that, where it's just that kind of, I'm like, did Mike Mignola, write this part? Because that's all throughout his stuff, is they have moments of that kind of wit. And I love that. So, I'm very happy about it. Anyway, do you see something in the chat that's important?
Nope.
Or is it just John? He's just talking.
The one thing that I saw was, what about the Goofy movie? Is the Goofy movie not on this list?
It should be.
I don't think it is.
What?
We did a whole podcast episode on the Goofy.
Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt. Look at this.
The perfect
Look at
cast.
me. It's the perfect cast. This shirt is awesome. I wear this actually all the time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if you guys all like this. Yeah, Autumn got this for me.
Ladies!
Lady! Hey, lady! Y'all like that?
So,
I can't believe this is not on here. I was waiting for it. I think it is 2000 though.
Yeah, it's right around now. So.
Yes, that is automatically. This is a free one. I love this movie. I love that movie.
Obviously.
Okay.
Powerline.
Yeah, Powerline.
Enough said.
Okay, next one is Lilo and Stitch, which is 2002.
Lilo and Stitch.
And by the way, we are now into the Disney experimental era. This is Purely the Florida team.
We're at the end of the Renaissance, and we're getting into the weird zone again.
Yeah.
Weird zone round 2.
This is the Florida team.
Florida team rules.
Yeah, Florida team rules.
Tunnel Snakes rule!
Oh, man.
We're the Florida team,
Florida team.
and we rule!
But anyway, okay, I think Adam thinks this is great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Heard, chef. Cory also thinks this is great.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Dedoy.
Yes.
great.
This is generally one of my favorite animated movies. Because I just love how heartwarming it is, but at the same time it's very destructive, and I love the characterization of Stitch himself. And the first thing he does is cuss to everybody, to like to a general trial.
Absolutely.
It says, "You all are..." No, actually, what he does say, because I figured this out, what he actually says is, "I am a shithead." Did you know that?
Of course I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's actually what he says. Miga Monocrista is, like, Miga is obviously me, and Monocrista is shit. So basically he says, I am shit.
Sure.
Yeah. Believe me, I know this. Don't ask me how I know this. Don't ask me how I know this. But I watched the Lilo and Stitch Disney series. And he does a lot of cussing in that show, too. It's really funny.
I ain't watching no spin-off.
I know you don't watch no spin-off.
Jolly Chan in the chat says she was about to go to war if y'all didn't like Stitch. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry, ma'am. We did our due diligence.
The main trio, I think, is one of the best in the Disney canon. Lilo, Stitch, and Nani. Nani is great.
The sister.
And then also, there's a character named Cobra Bubbles.
Yes, which is generally one of the best. Yes.
Mr. Payne, I expected more from you. Am I just a total badass? What's happening?
I don't think we're eating enough. That's what it is.
Oh, there it is.
You starting to feel it? He said.
I'm sorry I talk shit.
He's like. Okay, so yes, Lilo and Stitch, we love it.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
Cory likes it.
Adam thinks it's mid. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you don't like it.
Wrong.
Oh man.
It's too unfocused. Like, it's got a couple good moments, and there's clearly a lot of passion and heart. But first of all, our main character looks like a huge tool.
Who? Jim?
Yeah.
Jim.
His haircut straight up sucks.
Oh, that's because he hates it because of the haircut.
Second reason I hate it.
He hates it because of the haircut.
My little brother Brian, who's in the chat right now, had Treasure Planet for the PlayStation 2, and he played that shit into the dirt. And
that's awesome. You're awesome because of that.
That game sucked ass.
You had it too. My wife had it too.
Dog shit game.
Oh, see. Don't let him talk shit. You're awesome for that. You're awesome for that. I'm gonna cheers to you.
2 uneven. Yeah,
I do not. I do not think it's actually uneven. I'm gonna be that guy.
Kinda ugly.
I think it's great. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I just don't like the pacing of it. I think the pacing is kind of off. Now, mind you, if Doug is in this chat, or if he's ever watching this, if he watches this in the future, he loves this movie. He loves this movie. It is his favorite Disney movie. Like, I love Atlantis. Atlantis is my favorite. That's his. His is Treasure Planet. So, yeah.
What we got next?
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear!
What is it, 2003? Oh, jeez.
Cory does not like this movie.
Adam does not like this movie.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
I got mine right. I got it.
You did get yours right.
I think this is another one that's not really well paced, but I love how it looks.
It's got a couple good moments.
Yeah, I love how this movie looks. And I do love Phil Collins.
Okay.
So
you want to hear the most damning thing I could say? Does this movie have songs in it? I can't remember.
Good. That's fair. That's actually really fair. Because here's the thing. Neither can I.
Who knows?
I just remember the "Tell Everybody I'm on My Way" song. And I really like that song. And I also really like the song, like, I guess Brothers Are the Same. Or the song about brothers. Because I remember that in the trailer when I went to go see Finding Nemo. And they blasted that in because the trailer's really good. I love how the trailer's put together. But, like, watching that, it wasn't like that the whole way through. I think it has major pacing issues. So...
Siblings.
Yeah. Hey, it's cute when it's like...
That one's for you, Leanne.
Hey.
That one's for you, Jules.
Hey, I like the fact that it's like, I always wanted a brother. I'm like, that got to me. So...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Screw you, man.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I don't want to do that.
2003's Brother Bear.
We just did that
That
one.
was the one you just did.
2004's Home on the Range.
The heat's starting to get to him.
This is starting to cook my brain.
Yep.
Whose brain?
Okay. Adam does not like this one.
Cory does not like this one.
3, 2, 1.
Bleh.
Of course. Bleh!
Look,
This
guys,
movie sucks!
the 2D animated Disney movies didn't die out because 3D was better. They died out because the movies were bad. It's not a good movie.
I'm pretty sure we have proof, actually. We have proof that, I think in college, we talked about this in one of our classes with Brad. He's like, yeah, it used to be this. Like, it was going to be a ghost story. Like
Sounds much cooler.
Yeah, it was going to be a Western ghost story, and they ended up dropping that for comedy, and not even that good comedy. So...
I will say that the psychedelic hypnotizing yodeling is pretty fun.
That was pretty cool.
That's the start and end of the nice things I can say about that movie. Pretty
The
bad.
villain's not even that good. I don't even like him.
No, he's not.
He kind of has a good song. I'm going to say he kind of has a good song.
He's got a couple of goons who have funny designs.
Yeah.
The designs of the goons makes me laugh.
So
Like
here's
that.
the thing. That's the thing about this movie. I think the design is pretty good. I just don't like all the characters that are designed in it.
Oh.
So, because I like the style of it, I just don't like all the characters that are designed. It's like, the Barnyard movie. Remember that back in the day?
Oh, it's got big barnyard energy.
And yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Parentheses. Derogatory. Not a good thing.
Yeah, he can go there. And I know a lot of people really like the soundtrack. Some of my friends really do. Because they love country. And I'm not saying this movie isn't bad because it's country. The movie is bad because it's not good. It's not well made. You guys deserve better.
Next up, we've got 2005's Chicken Little. We are now entering the era where Cory and I are in college.
Yes.
And
this is where it's going to
also,
start getting weird.
This is the beginning of the CGI Disney movie era.
Yeah.
Not confused with Pixar, which has already been making movies for a few years.
Yeah, this is when they start doing their own thing. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I'm going to think Adam does not like this movie.
Okay, I'm going to think that Cory thinks this movie is mid.
3, 2, 1.
Nailed it.
Yeah, we got it right. Yeah. That's a...
Bad movie. An ugly movie. I don't like almost anything about it.
Yeah, I think some of the comedy is really funny. But I think it also has pacing issues.
Yeah.
I think it has pacing issues.
General sloppiness to it.
It does. It feels like it was slapped together. And because of that, a lot of the jokes are funny by themselves. And the whole thing about the sky falling, which is clever, that the sky actually is falling and it's just aliens invading, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny. But the aliens, when they're revealed, is kind of stupid, and I'm like, oh man.
It should have been the Truman Show. You remember when the lamp falls in the Truman Show? That would have been good.
Smack the butt.
If you can explain to me what the fuck just happened,
Who's seen the Truman Show?
send me $1.
Send up in the chat. Do you know what I just did? If you know what I just did, we'll shout you out in the podcast forever.
Don't make promises. I'm in
I'll do it. I will do that. I didn't say you. I said me. You know what I did. If you know what I did, if you remember the Truman Show.
2007's Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, this might be a free one for you.
I know exactly one thing about this movie.
I know.
Cory. See, because the reaction, they're just giving the game away. Cory likes this movie.
Adam does not like this movie.
Oh, I just did a big pour. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Damn it. That's the correct, yeah.
Yeah. I love everything about this movie except how it looks.
Kind of ugly movie. Yeah.
Going back at it, I just recently watched it about a week and a half ago. It shows its age a lot.
True or false? The villain of this movie is a dollar store Doofenshmirtz.
You're half true.
You heard it here first.
You're half true. The villain of this movie, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen, the villain of the movie is technically a hat. But, because I think that the Doofenshmirtz character is actually really sympathetic, but he's also, purely...
Doofenshmirtz is sympathetic!
Yeah. So, I love this movie because I love the fact of its, I don't love this movie. I love everything except how it looks. And how it looks is how it looks the entirety of the movie, and that's like a downer. But I love the message of the movie, which is your uniqueness doesn't make you crazy, it makes you cool, and you can build a life off of that. With a lot of other crazy things, and that completely can be normal. And you can make great things. You can build a future together. With your uniqueness, and I love that. And also, it's great if you have an adoption story. It is literally
Okay, I'll give it that.
Yeah, it is great for people that have been have step parents or something like that, or have literally been adopted.
It gives hope to children that if you look like fucking that, someone can still adopt you.
Thanks, Dad.
Don't listen to him. He is being mean right now.
Yeah. Correct.
Send your hate mail to him. Okay. 2008, Bolt. Because this is really important in our college career. So, okay, Adam thinks this is mid.
Cory thinks this is mid. 3, 2, 1.
It's mid.
This is one of the most I feel nothing movies.
Yes, exactly.
It's fine. Like, it's not actively offensive in any way. It's just kind of nothing to me.
It doesn't leave any type of good.
That's not true. Here's what I'm gonna say. The opening of the movie features an action sequence where a dog is doing super heroic feats, and then the director calls cut because a boom mic is in the frame of the camera.
Which is really funny.
And that's what's going to break the illusion.
Which is really funny.
That's
still.
gonna break the illusion.
No, it's still really funny.
To the dog.
It's still really funny.
The dog is implied to only care about the stick frame of the camera and not what the dog can see.
Here's the problem.
Which is wild.
Here's the problem. Is Adam is thinking in terms of characters. That whole sequence is literally a commentary on the movie industry. So, yes.
It ain't no famous Jet Jackson is all I'm saying.
R.I.P.
Got him.
But yeah. I like that because I love that sequence in the beginning. It is more or less a nothing movie, but I do like the sequence in the beginning because it shows you how dumb creatives can be.
It's almost like Cars on the level of how little this world makes sense.
Yeah, it's I love that opening sequence is because it shows you how dumb creatives can be and how dumb the investor business part of Hollywood can be. And I think it's funny.
I should have given this a frowny face. This movie's dumb. I don't like this movie.
Yeah. What else is new? Shout out in the chat. What else is new?
I've given so many smiley faces in this contest. I like.
No, you haven't. How many? I want people to look at the VOD.
Stop telling our viewers what to do. You're so bossy.
I will tell them.
Next up is 2009's The Princess and the Frog. Cory!
Tell me.
Cory thinks...
Cory what?
Cory
what?
Cory likes this movie.
Okay, Adam thinks this movie's mid.
3, 2, 1. Hey!
Hey! I do like this movie. I think it has a lot going for it. I like the character designs. I like the fact that it focuses on a black woman. Obviously, whatever. I don't like the fact that they turn the main characters that are people of color into animals. That feels bad.
For 3/4 of the movie.
And Disney should feel bad for doing that because this is not the last time they do that.
Hate that stupid Firefly.
You hate him?
I don't like that Firefly.
I do like that Firefly. I like it. I like him a lot. Let's talk about Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facilier!
He's the best part of the movie.
I would kiss Dr. Facilier on the lips.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't look like Dr. Facilier.
I love.
See, that's what happens.
We got snapped out of existence for.
Yeah, that's what happens when you talk shit.
I am in love with Keith David. He is absolutely. Along with previously mentioned Jason Isaac. He is in my league of extraordinary character actors who I feel like should be absolute blowout movie stars. And instead are only extremely successful.
Well, he does that kind of on purpose.
Great in Community. God damn it.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker! Ah! Yeah.
Yeah, super fun. But it's just too uneven and it doesn't all totally work for me.
It doesn't all totally work.
Another John Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman banger.
John Goodman number 3?
John Goodman number 3. Number 3, I think.
A lot of John Goodman.
John Goodman's a G.
Next up, we have Tangled entering into what I would argue is like a second Disney Renaissance.
Yeah, this is going into like...
And that's not a qualitative thing, I'm saying that in terms of like what era of Disney we're in.
Yeah. Okay, Tangled. Hold on a second. Oh man, jeez.
I know, right? Cory likes this movie.
Adam likes this movie.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. Goody.
I actually do like this movie.
I don't like the chameleon.
I don't remember the chameleon that much.
Fair enough. Not important.
I do like Mother Gothel because she's deliciously nasty.
Mother
and
Gothel,
she's kind of hot.
I wish that she went harder. Like, I feel like
I said it. I think she's kind of hot.
Mother Gothel, kind of hot.
She's delicious.
Emphasis. Emphasis on the kinda.
Yeah.
This is a movie, like, I feel like Mother Gothel could have gone harder. There are people who don't like this era of Disney songs. I think this is pretty good.
I think this is decent. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to say this is going to get into later. Excuse me.
That was nasty.
I almost died.
Excuse you.
Thank you. But I'm going to say that I like this movie better than Frozen. I think this movie is better than Frozen. I will forever say that this movie is my Frozen.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers. You're bad at the game.
I don't care about the game anymore. Listen to me. Look at me. You think I give a shit?
Stop looking at him.
Look at me.
Don't look at him.
Don't look at either of us. Don't look at either of us. I like this. I like this one a lot.
But there's a lot to like here.
Well, also,
I think that our main duo is really good.
Well, I'm going to say this for me personally. This movie grew on me because I did not like it in the beginning. I thought it was trash, and then I started listening to it and watching it a lot more often. And I love Mandy Moore, and I'm like, she's the cutest thing ever in this movie. So I'm like, just how like her character goes like this a lot. Like that, and I was like, okay.
The montage of her being like, finally I'm free! She's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
They hate me. I'm terrible. Hooray!
Yeah. I was like, this is great.
Good. That's very charming.
It's very good. And I do like Eugene. I think he's really refreshing. He's like, guys, I just want a house. Because I know that's a meme, but he's like, I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I just.
And then also, shout out to the horse.
I was about to say the horse.
Name. Is it Champion?
I don't know. Maximilian. Because
Best horse in Disney history. It's so weird that this movie has like one of the worst animal sidekicks with the chameleon, who is just like nothing.
He's just there.
And one of the best animal sidekicks with the horse, because the horse fucking rules. What a great horse.
I mean, the horse literally sword fights. Like,
it's awesome.
It's the, like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
Okay, what do we got next?
Winnie the Pooh. The 2011 Winnie the Pooh.
2011 Winnie the Pooh.
The actual movie Winnie the Pooh.
I have not seen this one.
Yes, and I have.
Cory likes this movie.
Adam has not seen it.
Correct.
So, I do. I do like this movie a lot. It is actually, if you haven't seen it, if people haven't seen it, if people haven't seen this movie,
I sauced it up nasty.
Ew.
Sauced it up nasty.
Ew. Anyway. If you haven't seen it, this is a very good movie. It's animated extremely well. It is literally something that the whole family can watch. It's especially good for little kids, but not annoying. Because you know how some made for little kid movies can be really annoying for everybody else. It's very delightful. That is what I would describe this movie as. It is very delightful. And like I said, the animation is very flowy and very like.
Oh, I did mention this was the important thing for Tangled. Sorry, we have to go back to Tangled. Okay. Tangled is where they figured out 3D animation. Glenn Keane was the director on it, and they just figured out the posing, the motion. They figured out how to get it to look correct, and that's really important because the previous CGI animated movies did not look like Disney movies. They looked like Earwig and the Witch's Curse or whatever the fuck that CGI Ghibli movie that looks like dog shit. It looked like that.
He's talking a lot of shit. Anyway, yes. Next one is Wreck-It Ralph, 2012.
2012, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes. Okay.
We are now out of college at this point.
Yes. We've been out of college for 2 years.
Cory likes this movie.
Adam thinks this movie's mid. I'm gonna say
3, 2, 1. Whoa!
Whoa!
We both blew it.
Well, dip my hand into this nonsense.
I heard that he dipped his wife's hand into a vat of acid at a party.
Ooh. That immediately hit. I breathed in and it immediately hit my throat.
Wreck-It Ralph is fun. I really like Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, jeez.
For a while, it was the best video game adaptation.
Yeah. Okay. I this is another one where I like Wreck-It Ralph up to a point. And then I was
King Candy.
Yeah, I love the ending. I love the ending of this movie. But a lot of stuff in between, I'm like, we could get to like the first person shooter arcade again. You're one dynamite gal.
She was programmed with the most tragic backstory in known to man.
Gal. Dynamite gal.
I love that Dynamite Gal thing so much.
Dynamite gal. Yeah. It's funny. But, I thought that the ending was, the last third of the movie is fantastic. Like, 10 out of 10. And then the other is...
The way it pulls all the strings together.
Yeah. But
really good.
The first two are, just kind of 5 to 7 out of 10.
His Iron Giant Superman moment at the end.
I'm bad.
So good.
And
very
that's
fun,
good.
Very charming.
Oh, and it pulls a lot of that together where the music works, everything drops out, all the other sound drops out and it's just him and all that, and I'm like, this is actually really good and actually kind of heartwarming and it makes you kind of tear up.
I also love an emotional support Zangief. Next up,
you're that guy, but that bad guy.
We got 2012's Frozen.
Yes.
Some of you are sick of it, but you got let it go.
Oh man.
Ooh. My face is swollen. What do you want from me?
My face is swollen.
Look at me.
What is under there?
Look at me.
Look at me. Look at me.
Frozen. Cory thinks this is mid.
Adam thinks this is good.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Really? Straight up bad. You don't like it.
Not a big fan. I think it's okay for an animated film, but I'm not invested in it.
I agree.
And Autumn knows because we went to go see this together.
As soon as you said, okay, next one is Frozen, I was just like,
oh, my
here
scalp,
we go.
My scalp is so sweaty right now.
What did you say? You said,
he said,
oh, okay, so I have to take that dip.
Uh-huh.
I have to dip.
I also have to dip.
We dip.
yay!
We dip.
I put my hand up on your hip.
Dip!
I put my hand up on your hip.
I did, you did,
We dip. I put my hand up on
I'm
your
doing a
hip.
Roger Rabbit bit.
Yeah. Well, if you got both of those bits, please shout out in the chat.
Which, fun fact, the dip from Roger Rabbit is what you use to clean an animation cell.
I hit the back of my
Oh,
tongue.
it's bad now.
Yeah, I hit the back of my tongue in a way that I didn't like.
Oh, that's vinegary.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm tasting. I don't like vinegar. Okay.
Frozen it's got some really good parts, and ultimately, I like the fact that True Love's Kiss doesn't have to be.
I love that.
Man.
I love that.
Right? I love sibling love as a plot point.
I need more of that, actually.
But I think that the soundtrack is real hit and miss. Let It Go, pretty great, actually. In the context of when the first time I saw it, I was like, this is a pretty blowout. This rules. She does that earth-bending stomp in order to create the castle.
Yeah. Yeah, which is actually cool. That's actually cool. The animated sequence of Let It Go is brilliant. I love it.
But,
I heard it too much, so I officially don't like that song anymore, but not because it's
hearing
bad.
it too many times because of children is not media criticism. It's not.
But it is valid.
It's valid because that's how you feel about it, but it doesn't reflect on the art.
But it is valid.
It reflects on you.
I'm not talking about the art. I'm talking about how I feel.
I'm talking about the art. Oh no. Oh.
See?
There we go.
This is not your fault. Because I want me. I want it on me. I don't. Yeah, me. I don't feel good about that song anymore. I know it means so much to so many people. I don't feel good about it.
It's pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
But you know what sucks? Like most of the other songs.
yeah. Most of the other songs I don't know.
Though I will say that it's fun to do. So you want to build a snowman, but then just replace the snowman with whatever else.
Do you want to listen to some Little Wine?
Do you want a little to some Little Wayne? That is not Little Wayne.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, boy.
I meant okay.
That is also not Little Wayne.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, well, see, you shouldn't have even gone there.
There's too many Lils. Look at me.
Look at me. Look
I
at
did
me.
have that discussion like a month ago.
Yeah.
Rules from the 2000s.
Do you want to listen to some Lil Wayne? Young Moolah, baby. Do you want to shoot a shotgun?
Bye. Next,
She does say that, doesn't she? That's really funny. Okay, boy.
That's the underrated part to just saying just okay, bye.
Okay, next one. Big Hero 6 in 2014.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6.
I can't emphasize enough.
Big Hero 6.
How big this hero is, brother.
Big Hero 6.
And a big hero.
Big Hero 6. Okay. Adam thinks this movie is mid.
Cory thinks this movie is mid. 3, 2, 1. Damn it.
Ah, yes. As we agree.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to like.
I do like this movie quite a bit. Because though the final act kind of falls apart, I do like most of the movie. And that counts for me.
Yeah, final act kind of falls apart. It's just a little shaggy. It feels like the ensemble cast is like slightly too big.
They need more time to flesh them out.
It's kind of the Atlantis problem, but you know, Baymax and our main character, is his name just Hiro?
Yeah, his name is Hiro. Hiro. Hiro.
Yeah.
Hiro.
Hiroshi. They're great. I like the older brother quite a bit.
I love the older brother.
I love Neo Tokyo as a setting.
Yup.
Really cool setting.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason why I think this is pretty good for most of it, and I think I wish they had like the same problem they had like that you explained about like Atlantis, where I wish they had more time. I wish they had more time with this, and the reason why I say that is it's proven because the animated series that they did, which was short-lived, but I still liked it, is they flesh out a lot more of their characters, and I'm like, you guys should have put a lot of that into the movie. It would have been like 100 times better.
Yeah.
So,
also, Stan Lee cameo. Great Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah, that's a great Stan Lee cameo.
Banging Stan Lee cameo.
Harry baby.
Harry baby.
Okay,
Zootopia.
we're coming to the end.
We're coming to the end,
brother.
Yeah, and this is where it's gonna start getting hot because I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot of these wrong.
That's so... Okay, Cory, I feel like we're not hurt enough.
I don't think we should go there yet.
Coward. Okay, we're talking about...
Yeah, I'll put one down here and you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying.
Are you certain? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
As someone who has a father who has heart problems, maybe you shouldn't try this.
I didn't say I wanted to.
I'm not experiencing enough pain.
He wants to go pain.
Could you get me a toothpick?
Yeah.
Or equivalent?
Okay,
There's a little flosser. Why is that so funny? Oh.
We might do this as a bonus. Shout out in the chat if you want this to be a bonus. Actually, let's put it up. Let's put it up to the chat. At the end of this, they'll ask a question.
Jala in the chat says, "Hurt more" in all caps.
Okay.
I will.
I'll hurt him more.
So.
Zootopia. 2016.
2016. Cory thinks this movie is mid.
Adam thinks this movie is mid.
3, 2, 1. This movie slaps!
Yeah. Oh, okay, we both got it wrong. Yep. So,
I'm way into, like, Zootopia is maybe Disney's best world building.
Yeah, I agree.
Just in terms of...
Or at least one of the best. They've done a couple lately. But, because Zootopia has the same kind of vibe as, like, Elemental, which is recent for them.
Way better than Elemental.
Have you seen Elemental?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
From what I've seen of the trailers, Elemental has cars.
The trailers don't mean anything.
All right.
Yeah, Mr. U, I don't like trailers. I want to let the movie speak for itself.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry.
Yeah. So watch the movie. You butthead.
But. As far as like, hey, we've got a bunch of different animals and we're keeping them to different sizes. We're not scaling them so that everyone's about the same size.
Oh, that's
Did that hurt?
Sorry.
Time around.
Did that hurt?
It didn't actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's so cool the way that they have all the considerations for just the senses of scale.
Yeah.
As well as like how they all cohabitate. And, like, I understand that a lot of people don't like the racism allegory or think it's kind of blunt. It's not bright,
I think, from what I've heard, I think a lot of people like the racism allegory, including myself, but a lot of people also wanted them to go further with it. They wanted them to get, like, deeper with it. And I'm like, okay, chill. This is my opinion. My opinion is, okay, chill. We don't need to do that. This is an introductory to why this feels bad and why you shouldn't do this.
Totally. And just the overall moral lesson of if you treat someone like a monster their whole life, it will affect them.
Yeah.
I think totally works.
And also, like, because the most understandably racist part of this movie is so, like, it's so quick and it's so, like, subdued. The fact that the cheetah is like he's like, what did you do? Like the cheetah that's sitting in the front office, he's like, I was told to go down to the basement because it's not a good look for the department. And I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that right here.
As an audience member, I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yes. I was like, see, that's how it should feel.
Am I learning a life lesson?
Yeah, that's how it should feel, people.
Yeah, I think it's effective. I really like the main duo. It's birthed more furries than Robin Hood, which is saying something.
I know.
But like, I generally like an animals wearing clothes as a aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun.
And it's not like they're wearing shoes; they're wearing clothes, and that's fine. I think it's funny, and that's what makes the commune, the naked commune, that much funny.
Yeah, that's very funny. Yeah, I don't know. Top to bottom, I really like.
Yeah, I like Zootopia.
Let's punish ourselves. We gotta punish ourselves.
The only thing that I don't necessarily like is, and not for the reason that people think, is the end song, the "Try Everything" by Shakira. I like that song. I don't like the context of that song.
Shout out to those hot backup dancers, tigers. Those tiger backup dancers. Oh boy. They do be gyrating.
Oh
though.
man, they were like for real. Like, wait, hold on a second. I pressed the wrong button. They were like.
That's my man.
Yeah. I definitely did that. I was gonna do that right in your face. Would have been funny.
Ooh.
That's what. Now you have my attention.
It's finally getting spicy.
Now you have my attention.
Yeah. We've talked about like how great animated. The next episode of Halftone Takes that we will record, not the one to be released, is about spoiler alert, is about fictional musical.
Oh, you want to give that? Yeah. As of this one, that's the next one that we're going to record. So look forward to that.
And like, I think that genuinely, like, the choreography and just like everything is real on point.
Oh,
it's
actually a pop star.
Musical number?
She's actually a pop star, and I was like, yeah, Gazelle. Like,
oh, Gazelle!
Oh, Gazelle! We shall be married in the morning.
Ooh, did we get some Pokemon outside the window? I think I saw some red flashes out there. That's fun.
Oh, we live right down the hill from a fire station.
Yeah, we live down the hill from. Oh, you thought it was the Popo coming to get us?
Yeah, they're gonna bust us for having bad Disney opinions.
Get on the ground! No! And then they shoot me because I'm black.
Oh no!
Did Zootopia teach us nothing?
Yeah, no!
Next up is Moana!
Moana!
2016's Moana.
Moana!
Cory likes this movie.
Adam likes this movie.
3, 2, 1. Is great.
I love this movie. This movie is not only cute, and it doesn't have a love story in it. Maui's awesome. I think that's rock defined. I love the finale of this movie because it's not a giant fight. It's about to be a fight, which I love that part when he goes like this. He's like, "Wanna rock on?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go. Let's go." But yeah. Anyway, I love this movie very much. I love the songs.
It's my favorite rock performance. Yeah. It's I think all the songs are generally like really high batting average. I really like the "I Am" song that happens. Her self-actualization moment is really good. And that's actually like genuinely a very good.
That is a very good song.
And then also like it's not strictly a villain song in the traditional sense. But Shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny rules. What a great
Now, I'm going to say something. My one theater friend, she hates that song. She's like, that song is booty. She's like, nah, it could be better. Like, it could be a lot better. She's like, I absolutely hate that song. It's not good. I'm like...
It's really fun.
I think it's fun.
Into it.
I think it's really fun. But, hold on a second. What's going on? Like, why am I starting to drift this way?
Who cares?
Are you pushing me over?
Probably.
Stop it. Don't do that. Get some help.
I love the lyric, because you can't expect a demigod to be a decapod. Look it up.
Okay.
That's very funny.
Yes. I love that movie. I love
2018's Ralph Breaks the Internet. I have not seen this movie.
I have seen this movie. What are you gonna say? What do you know?
Cory thinks this movie's mid.
3, 2, 1. No, I like this movie a lot. It is better than the first one.
Better? That's unlikely.
Oh, you haven't seen it.
I know, I haven't.
Yeah, it's better than the first one, I think. And mostly because of the story, and the story is extremely, I'm gonna say, relatable. The story is extremely relatable, and it makes you feel bad, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Hashtag relatable.
Yes. It's pretty good. I do like it. It is like really frantic. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Is it goes a lot of places. Mostly on purpose. I'm pretty sure because it's the internet. I think Taraji P Henson's in it, and she's like the curator, and she's the one that like throws out the likes and stuff because that's how she gets Ralph, because she's like like.
I think I just am not interested in a movie that's about social media.
Yeah. I think they do it pretty good. Because the movie's not about social media. It has something deeper to say about it. Because, you know...
It's a movie about how Ralph goes on Roblox and then is exposed to surprisingly racist shit.
It's a movie about how Ralph goes on Minecraft and leaks government documents.
Boom!
And breaks the internet.
Up next, we have 2019's Frozen 2.
Frozen 2.
This is the last movie that we've both seen. We are at the end here, folks.
Frozen.
Corey thinks this is mid.
Adam thinks this is mid.
3, 2, 1. It's mid.
It's mid. Yeah.
I like that this is a movie. Oh, that was a bad burp.
I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna kill myself anyway. So.
I like that.
We might have to get into that. Just do it.
I like that it's grappling with colonialist history, and it's like, hey guys, this is actually pretty fucked up. And also, Lost in the Woods is the best. I think it's the best song of this era.
Really?
Yeah, I really love Lost in the Woods as a weird, goofy boy band. The visuals are a huge part of it because
I'm
it's
gonna
so
have to listen
cheesy.
to that again because I don't honestly.
It's so funny to me.
Yeah. I should have put that as because I kind of remember this movie, but I remember that I like the story better than the first one. Because I do like the fact that she's actually practicing her powers and saying like I can do more with that and everything and. Yeah, I like that.
This is also the peak of when I'm sick of, like, we have photorealistic environments with Disney characters who happen to be in them. I don't like that visual combination.
Yeah.
But it's alright. It's alright.
It's alright, like.
Here we are at the end. There's Raya.
I haven't seen Raya yet.
He hasn't seen Raya.
But I'm gonna say that Adam thinks this is mid.
3, 2, 1. It's mid.
It's mid. Yeah. What else?
Lindsay Ellis got canceled over this. Fucking stupid.
She did? I don't know.
No, I mean, it was like, it was a whole dumb bit.
It was a whole dumm thing. That's all you have to say. It was a whole dumb thing.
The proper term is, it was a non-traversy. You know?
Yeah.
It's got huge Avatar: The Last Airbender energy, but it's not that great. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Aquafina's pretty great. I like Aquafina.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's almost all I can say.
Okay. I haven't seen it, so I'm going to take your word for it. I'll probably still watch it anyway, like eventually. But, you know, I didn't expect it to be anything really good. I just like I think a lot of people just like the fact that there's a girl fighting, like legitimately fighting and like being a badass. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that.
And there's some pretty good fight scenes, but it's nothing that like really stands out. It's not like anything on the level of like Arcane.
Yeah.
You know?
Or even Tarzan, because I think Tarzan
Tarzan.
Because like I said, I think Tarzan is, like saying again, I think Tarzan is kind of the gold standard for Disney when they want to do action well.
Yeah.
So, that's...
The problem is that, like, this is Disney being like, we're going to make a young adult action thing. And frankly, we've just got so many better options now. Like, that is a space that is full of really good stuff.
Yeah.
Between Spider-Verse, between Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
Between Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Between, when it comes to cool action that is animated,
Yeah.
we're kind of spoiled for choice, and this is at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's kind of a weird like situation to be in because I don't want to feel bad about this movie, but at the same time I'm like I don't have any desire to really watch it.
yeah.
So, you know.
So there
that
you
is
have it. That was 60
we went through 60
fucking movies.
No, now mind you, obviously we skipped over a lot of like sequels.
We skipped like 3 or 4 movies, and obviously we didn't do any of the spin-offs
or sequels or something like that.
Anything that's direct to video, but still, that's a lot.
That's
we covered
a
a lot of breadth. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that.
Oh, yeah.
Took a lot longer than I thought. I thought we'd get this done in 2 hours.
Oh, absolutely.
Untrue.
I knew that was. I don't know why you put that that thing on us. But okay, what is the chat saying? You're closer to the chat than I am.
Oh, we got Jala there, continuing to chime in.
Cool. She's always cool.
Yeah.
She seems to want us to
Huge
be like.
appreciation to Jala.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I know for a fact that my wife and Jules are watching still.
Yeah.
Also appreciate you
I'm
guys.
pretty sure Jason might be still watching.
As far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know our metrics, but I'm just glad that there were people in this chat. With all the problems we had beforehand, we felt so bad. Like I said, Adam like prostrated himself against the wall and he said, "Sacrifice me!"
Yes, that's
Hurt
totally
me
happened.
more, Snake.
Punish me harder, Dan.
But yeah.
My wife via text message, I missed these two. She said, quote, "Weaklings, surrender to death."
See, everybody wants us to get the drop of death in here.
Listen,
So I'm doing the drop of death. Corey, it's off.
I think I'm gonna do the drop of death too. Just prepare.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
see?
the radio one.
Yeah, see? See? Now you know how I feel. Okay? Now you know. Now you know how I felt when I was coughing and I breathed in.
I breathed
it in and I just started being like, my body rejected
in.
so you know I'm ready to do an SOS alert.
Okay. My body rejected me.
I really prefer
This is just my normal voice, but it's turning me into
I'm gonna do a dab. I'm going to do a dab.
I got-
I'm not going to do
I got a little
like
bit of
big-
tears coming out of my
Well,
eyes.
then I need 2 sticks because I only brought 1.
Okay, I was just gonna use his stick.
You need 2 sticks
I was
to
gonna
make
if
the
you're-
cross
if
for your
you're gonna
grave.
share- if you're gonna
I was gonna
share-
use his stick.
Share the stick.
I'm gonna share the stick.
I'm not judging you.
Okay, here you go, folks. This is...
That's too much. I think that's too much.
Honestly, what I think you should do is pour it onto the plate and then just like.
Actually, that's a good idea. Can I get another stick so I can do that?
7 million, bottoms up.
Don't!
7 million scope.
That's too much. I'm pretty sure that's too
I'll
much.
wait until you get here. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Can't stop me.
I think that's a little too much. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Okay, I think the chat might be starting to pop off now. Like,
You're
they're
not
going-
doing any. You're doing less than that. You're doing less than what he has.
Babies.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not.
I wiped some of it off. I
I'm
wiped
not
some of
fucking
it
taking
off.
you to the hospital.
Wiped some of it off. Look at me. This is me. That's 2.2 million Scovilles. I'm doing great.
Look at how thick this is.
I'm feeling so good.
How many C's of thickness is it?
It's 7 million.
That's so much.
I'm not trying to die, man. You see
I'm trying
this?
to have him die.
You see this? See this, people? It's on there. It's on there. It's just not coated in it.
See this? That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah.
Man, I'll help you cry on the funeral.
Cheers.
Tink.
Lunch.
Bad flavor. Just to
Oh
get
yeah,
that-
that's bad.
Get that
Oh
out
my
of my-
goodness, it's already starting. I can feel it.
Drink your milk, Corey.
No, it's not bad yet. It's not bad yet, but I can feel it. As soon as it hit my tongue, it started to spread around my tongue.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working. I don't think I should,
If you've enjoyed this show, you should find us wherever podcasts are available. Give us a download, listen to the rest of this. We've got an Instagram, we got a Discord. You can send us an email if you want.
Actually, what I'm gonna do right now is take a picture for the Instagram.
For the gram. Well, I still got some tears streaming out of my eyes, brother.
I don't know, is your mouth working?
It's working pretty good. It's working surprisingly well. There's a part of my tongue that feels like it's not working. Well, the rest of it's pretty good.
Hold on.
Oh, it's starting to build. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I told you.
It's becoming unpleasant.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is what I expected the other one to be. Is you answering a text message? We're live!
Live! We're alive!
It's alive!
Lied to me.
You're alive to me! Okay, hold on. I'm going to do the brave thing. You did one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, you already had enough.
Oh my god, I hate you both so much.
Oh my goodness, I can feel it already. I coated it a little bit, and I'm like, and I feel it does not taste good. Ugh.
It does not taste good.
It does not taste good.
This is the end of our stream. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been a lot of fun.
I feel it now. I breathed in, I feel it now.
The spirit is moving him. Preach, brother. Stay spicy.
Stay spicy, guys. Check out all of our stuff. It's really fun. Our podcasts, we update every 2 weeks on Wednesday. Check out every
We're
Wednesday.
selling past the close. Thanks for joining.
Yes. Thank you, guys. We
Goodbye.
appreciate y'all.